Welcome back to Angeline Era. Every time I think of the name of this game, for some reason I think of it as being named Angelina Era. I keep thinking it's called Angelina, like Angelina Jolie, so every time I try to search up Angelina, it doesn't show up. So I have to keep on saying, like, I have to remind myself that it's Angeline and not Angelina. Press boobs! Press boobs! You're right, it does look like a titty. It looks like a titty that, like, hangs low because it's so big. It's like a nice fat titty that like hangs low, but it's actually just an indicator with parentheses for the letter they're supposed to press. I was gonna say also that maybe they fixed that thing where the game pauses when you alt tab. I really wish that more game devs stopped pausing the game when you alt tab. Because even when I didn't stream, I would alt tab often to do other things that I would have to do at the same time, like the volume mix and stuff for my own personal enjoyment. And I didn't want to stop the cutscene, but like. At least I could see it, or at least have it like a toggle option, which I think Unity and actually most every game engine does have. So, but last time we played this, we died 127 times. That's almost half a byte. We're almost another 129 deaths, and we're at 256, and that's 1 byte's worth of deaths. Where am I going? What did we even do last time? Actually, wait. Oh, right. Last time we got this thing. We got the mount, and we learned that the mount can find its own items, like money. But the problem is that we don't have any ways to earn money. Like we can't use money because we're playing on hard mode. We actually can't do anything in hard mode. I wanted to do one thing, which is this level over here with the monsters that push you. The mud, I swear there's a secret in the mud, because the hint that the game gave us before, they were like, hey, the hint in the dream world was in the muddied plains or in the muddied fields, there's something there. This is the level. In the blanket bog, in the muddy blanket bog, there's something here that's hiding from us inside the mud, and there's a section of this level that involves slow mud. I just hate this level because of these things. Strange lyrics that slip your understanding. Hildegard von Bingen wrote lyrics in the language that she got from angels. Wait, from angels? That's interesting. Azura's is a banger IMO, but it might be acquired taste. Okay, I'll check it out, because that's interesting and also very fitting for what this game is. Very, very fitting. Actually, let me write that down now. Hildegard von Bingen. Hildegard von Bingen was a German... Are you a time traveler? This person was alive from 1098 to 1179. Are you a time traveler? How do you know about the Haruspexes and then Hildegard of Bingen? From 1098 to 1179. Like, it's AD, but it's a whole different AD from the AD that we're from. Azura's Hildegard von Bingen. Who are you? Are you Jesus? I knew it! I knew there were time travelers! It's like original Ladybug's PV. What? Wait, sorry, what? It's like the original Ladybug's PV? What? Wait, you mean the show about, like, the Ladybug and then the Strawberry Boy or something? Is that what you're talking about? What does that mean? Oh, chat, you and your funny phrases. Okay, how do you know so much about that show? And also, what does that even mean? In relation to what that is? Yeah, like, what? Yeah, like, what? Also, this is not going well. I need to die again. You're not familiar. I don't think anybody is familiar except for this one chatter. So I have no clue what it is. Whoa. I did not know you can boost me up like that. Whoa, boost me, bro. Boost me. Boost me. But that does sound interesting. You showed it to me. Really? Chat, I want you to know, I live an entire life outside of you. I can't remember everything that you show me. Honestly, if I was a teacher, I'd be a terrible teacher. Because kids would walk up to me and they'd be like, oh, Mr. XYZ, Mr. Licorice, you saved my life as a child. And I would go, who the fuck are you? Like, why are you bothering me? I'm just trying to buy groceries here. He's like, oh, sir, you saved my life when I was a child. You helped me through so much in my life. You don't understand how much you've, like, done to me. And I go, I don't know who the fuck you are. You feel special here. Sadly. I'm trying my best not to. I'm gonna make sure that all of you feel hated and alone in this world. That's the thing that I want. Ladybug, TV, Zagtoon, Method, and Toei. Oh, you did show this to me. I remember. Yeah. And then you like showed me, and then we had this discussion about how apparently that animated show was supposed to be way more dark and like an anime. But then it wasn't an anime because they decided to make it like a cartoon show for like kids. I hate this. I hate this so much. I forgot how annoying this whole level is. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Wait. Boost me up. Oh my god! I forgot how annoying this is. Oh my god! There's a jar. There's a jar ghost. There's a jar ghost. I hate this. I hate this level. Is it even worth it to find the secret? I really do, because I feel like the secrets of this game are the whole point of the game. But I can't do this. Maybe it's a different mud level. I'm hoping that it's a different mud level. But we can do a lot more things, okay? We also unlocked a whole bunch of cool new areas. We will eventually unlock this, I think, if we do this. Whatever this is. Up, left, right, up, left, right. Attack, attack. Forward, don't attack. Attack, attack. Forward, left, right, up, right, left, up, attack. I messed up everything. What I was saying didn't match what was going on. I need to unpin the message. Old Loggers High Road. Wait, this music is a banger. Wait, this music is a banger. Where are we? I like it. It's like J-pop, or it's like a very it's like a nice poppy sound. Yeah, it's good. It's basically just a joke based on the fact that it also partially has made up words inside the lyrics. It has made up words inside lyrics. I was thinking about this. Okay, I think the newer generations, like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they're the only kids willing to try to make a new language. Like, I don't know how to say this, but like they are next year's linguists. Because I feel like people are too afraid to make a new word in their language now because they're afraid that someone's gonna make like the dictionary was getting stale. Sometimes when I play Wordle and I get a hint of a word and I type in some like a configuration of certain letters, I think to myself, why is this not a word? Because I feel like this should be a word based on the rules of the language. And it would work, and I assign it a meaning on my own. I'm gonna make my own language. You think people describe it as a pseudo-English, aka garbage. Friend always attacks snakes. Of course, now he's dead. What? Friend always attacks snakes. Of course, now he's dead. Who's dead? What friend? Friend always attacks snakes, so he's dead. I forgot that this game is also just weird. Like, there's a lot of weird sentences and phrases that this game has. What friend attacks snakes and how are they dead exactly? My friend always used to love fighting snakes, but every time they did, they got bit and now they're dead. Yeah, you missed scanning. I missed scanning too. I love scanning these games. I love scanning. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? What, there has to be a secret on the floor? Or is this place... I actually don't know why we plant plants. Why am I planting plants in the game? That was... So, now that we're back in the game, okay? I've had some questions about this game. What are we doing here? Why are we planting plants? And what other mechanics are there that we don't know about? Because I don't get the point of the planting plants thing, but it seems important. Especially when you consider that the mount has its own set of plants. It's critical crush. Pin enemy against wall. It's critical crush. More damage to all. We can do it too. Watch your back. What? Oh, as in like don't get close to the wall. Because you'll die. Okay, I broke the wood. Okay, why did I break the wood? I know that there's a tutorial, but maybe I shouldn't have broken that wood. Maybe I should have kept it. There has to be a secret somewhere here though. Right? Unless this is all the tutorial. Maybe everything that I've been doing has been one giant tutorial. Oh, we also need to do, wait. This is the mud room. We also need to do the you know, the person's house. You know, the creep's bed. The guy who was like, you sleep so good. We need to do that section as well. There's a secret level under their house, and we need to try to beat it. Because I died too many times last time, but I need to like try it. Oh god. This is awful. This is torture. Nothing there. fall into the wall. Ow. Nothing there. Is there really something inside the mud? I don't know. I don't think there's anything inside the mud. I'm gonna skip the mud and live my life in peace. Oh, there is. Look, on the bottom right. Maybe this is the... Okay, so thankfully, it's not the pushing level. The pushing level was awful. It's this level with the mud. So I miss this game a lot too. Like, the scanning is one thing, but the scanning for the sake of trying to find cool, interesting secrets, like, it feels like a fun game to play. Whereas sometimes the scanning can be like Metroid Prime 4. It can be tedious. I think this game integrates it very, very well with like the DNA of the game of like, it's about trying to understand the world, the world around you as almost like a visitor to the space. Someone who just isn't really meant to be here and was just simply called here by someone. You have it the opposite way. Sometimes words don't make any sense, feel wrong, and don't want to flow out. Oh, you know what? That's interesting. I have that problem too, actually. I get what you mean by like, they don't want to flow out and they feel wrong. It's like there's no word that can possibly mean what you want it to like mean. Or like you just don't know how to say it, or like it's just like it's not really knowing how to say it. What's that feeling? It's not really knowing how to say it. It's as if there's no word that can possibly mean what you want it to mean or what you need it to mean, and so nothing really feels right when you do say it. I guess this is maybe, I mean, at least that's like my experience. But also, I'm stupid, so it's just a matter of my lack of knowledge of the language. So I'm gonna die. Yes, kill the plants. Kill the mud monsters. There's so much mud monsters. I didn't mean to wall crush it. I actually needed it, so it's a thing. You have to hit and run away, and then we go over here. This is an interesting level. Just gotta avoid. I need to find the snipers. If I can kill the snipers, I can go down and check everything. I just need to find one more sniper because he's ruining my day. Perfect. Oh, we're back in it. I feel so good now. Another thing too that I really missed about this game, not being able to play it for a whole 6 hours. Wow. Wowie zowie. It's just the interesting ways that you can play. Like, it's like, it plays a lot with the perspective that you would, like, it's like the kind of thing that you would usually only find in like really high quality platformers, like say Super Mario, but they do it really, really well here. And it feels so nice and fun. So interesting to see what you could do. To see the world in a new light. It's like everything about this game feels like it's a game about perspectives. It's a game about exploring the world, seeing things from a new perspective, seeing things from a newer light. But I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. It feels like you're trying to build your perspective of the world here. Can I shoot you? No. Found some food. Tets takes a pure turnip. The food that I can't eat because I'm playing on the Huntani's challenge. I was thinking actually last night that maybe I should change the difficulty to be lower. Because I really do want to see what the items do. But we're so deep in that I don't know if I want to like go back and have to redo everything. And also like, I don't know if you can go back up. Maybe it's like a one-time change. Because imagine you do it and then you can't go back, right? What if you would then lose out on whatever it is that you would have gotten if you did the whole challenge from the first moment? No, you using a word, you know it's connected to something, but it loses this connection, which was empty, disconnected from the real thing. You know it is what it should be. Oh, I get what you mean. I guess the best way that I can explain it from my perspective is like when you say a word so many times that it loses its meaning. Like say log. Like just keep saying the word log and keep thinking of the word log and just keep thinking of the word log, and at some point the word log doesn't really make sense anymore. I get what you mean. Though for me, that only happens when it rarely happens, but I notice it happens the most when I use a word too much. But I do notice when that happens, sometimes I'll just start with a word and then all of a sudden it doesn't feel real anymore. Yeah, something like that, yeah. I get what you mean. Don't mess us up. Don't mess us up. Uh-oh. That was a bad move. That was really bad. Uh-oh. This is messed up. These logs, this is the hardest mechanic in the game. I'm safe. We are all actually just cogs in the streamer's grand plan of gathering influence in order to then use it to extract money from corporations and use the money to overthrow capitalism. Oh, yeah. That's still my plan. So what's funny, though, is that... So I actually do get a bunch of emails sometimes about like, hey, we noticed that you play small games and you're a small creator. Do you want to check out our game? And not that I don't want to do it, but I don't want to charge them money for it. And also, I'm a very fickle creature. Because it's like, there's a lot of games. Like, I still want to finish... What's that game about? It was the one where we were in that desert and it was like a first-person adventure game. I can't remember the name now, but that game was so cool. But I just like my interest wanes every single time, right? And they wanted to like strike a deal to give me money, and I was like, I'm not gonna take money from you till I do it. I'll just do it for free. But also like I'm not gonna like agree to anything, not because your game is bad, not because of you, but because I literally cannot focus on one thing at any given time. So what I realized is that the plan is a failure. Because there's no way that I can guarantee that to a company that plan will ever happen. Like imagine you're a company and you want to pay me to be able to make a video on something, right? I'm gonna lose interest within 5 seconds, not because I don't think that the game is fun, but because that's just who I am. And because of that, I've done that to multiple indie people now that I feel kind of bad for them. That I feel like I've like, you know, it's not that I hate their games. Like, I love these games, but boy, is it hard for me to, like, stay focused. So, it's more of a me problem, but you know what I mean? It's just I'm just weird. What the fuck? Wait, there's a plot of land at the bottom. Look, I see it. I see just a hint of it over here. Look, yeah. Aha, money. And you overthrow it with money. It eats money, breathes it, shits it. By using it, you just feed it more or something like that. Yeah, it's mostly a joke of like, you know. But the goal really is to just do it in such a way that like I don't take money from you, the chatter. Not to say, okay, basically, I guess you need to know my whole philosophy of like why you shouldn't subscribe. It's not that I don't think that you shouldn't pay for the things that you like. I think, and honestly, if you think about it, technically, like 8 hours worth of hanging out and like content is probably worth like $5, right? So it's not like a major deal, but it was more about like if I can get the money from corporations, I'd rather do that because they have more money than they know what to do with. So in a way, it kind of like is overthrowing because it's like you're usurping them by taking the resources that they would spend and using it on things that they would never want to do. So it's like I'm taking the money that they have to save you the money and spend it on things like donating it to like charities, let's say, right? Like it's like, you know, or like giving back to like all of you. Like that to me is like a way that you could feed it, that you could siphon from one system into another. Even if they all need money, I think you can siphon it into different, more important things. Like paying for my Uber Eats. And today's chest hint is I want you to touch the closest piece of wood. Think about it. I killed the chest, and it was like, touch the closest piece of wood so you know what this feels like. Why am I planting these things? This game is so weird. Why am I planting these? But yeah, it's like half a joke, but also like, in reality, it's just because like, I don't want to like, take money from viewers, but at the same time, I kind of get it, because it's like, it's not like bad to take it from you, because it's like, theoretically, like, it is something that you enjoyed doing and watching, and it's like, you know, if you want to help out that way, then you can. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm also a programmer, so it's like, like granted, I don't have a full-time thing at the moment, but it's not like I'm hurting for money in the long run. In the long run, I'll be okay. Whereas, like, it's like just to me personally, it feels weird to take $5 from someone when I make like 6 times their salary. You know what I mean? Like 6 times they're like earning. It's like, why am I taking your $5? Like, if anything, I should be giving you $5, right? Like, it's like, it just feels wrong. I'm gonna die. Die! Oh boy, that's a lot of over explanation. Yeah, but you know, I think it's important to sometimes, especially because like, you know, it's I'm just weird about that thing of like, I don't really want to like take too much. Wait, I can kill in 2 shots. Dead. Yes! No damage taken. Okay, good. We can make some more mistakes. This is a long level, so I do need to save on my life, because if I waste my life, it's over. Which is actually a whole philosophy in the real life too. If you waste your life, it's over. And this one, I can skip most of this, actually. I don't think I need to do anything here. Ow. Except for maybe the snipers. Actually, maybe I don't need to kill a single person here. Wow. I just leave. Perfect. But yeah, all that to say, I am trying to get money from sponsorships to try to make it work. But the problem is that, like, I don't know even. So what's funny is that I don't even know where to look, and you probably need a lot of viewers to make a sponsorship worth it for them, right? Though I think there's a possibility that I could lead into some niche for sponsorship, but it's like, I feel like the risk there is that the niche itself has no money really for themselves. And so you're sort of back at square one, where it's like you're taking money from one system that could have used it and needs it to survive, and you're basically throwing it away for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, then it still feels in a way exploitative, even if you give them something, because, like, you know the value of what you do can never match what they're giving you. Does it make sense? Everyone getting what I'm saying here? Oh my god. I need to kill this log very carefully. I can't believe the beetle killed itself. That was the luckiest thing that could have happened to me. I was very worried that I had to jump down there and figure things out. This is good. Okay, now I go over here. Uh-oh. By taking company money and doing what they want from you, you don't take anything from them, but they're most certainly giving you less than your work was worth taking away from you. Yes, but also, I don't think so, no. I think it's like a double whammy of, like, if that was true, I would be making that much right now. You know what I mean? Like, if that was true, I would be making that much money right now. It's like, without taking their deal, I would have been able to have that much. But the reason why that I'm not is because there's some factor where it's like, it's probably not worth that much for the people who are consuming it. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? Because it's just like, okay, well, what do you value, right? And presumably, it's just, you know, like, it's just like, the real revenue source is, like, not streams, but, like, sponsorships. And if you ask for that much money from a person, I think it's sort of crazy, because it's like, how can even, like, a group of people possibly pay you that much, right? So I think it makes sense on an individual level for other means, like if you're working in a company, I think it makes sense. But I think specifically when you're trying to go into this route of doing things with, like, content creation, I think the market has already gone so far away from that I don't think it makes sense. Where it's like, people are making way more money than their stuff is actually worth, and there's a bunch of people that don't make any money at all despite what they're worth. Like, there are other streamers that do way cooler things than me, but they do, like, really cool magic with, like, music than me, but they don't make enough, right? So it's like, while I agree that I wish there was, like, a magical world where you don't need to care about that, I think you also have to be pragmatic and realize that you're not really able to do that unless you siphon some money away from the system and you repurpose it for whatever it is, you know? And so it's like, you're not really losing much. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if you were pushed into it by the system around you, there's no alternative. You kind of, yeah, exactly, yeah. But also, like, it's also like, I don't want to, like, it's like, the worth thing is also kind of, like, weird, because it's like, if it was worth that much too, it's like, sure, the system around you is making it feel like that, but at the same time, it's like, it's hard to, like, I don't know how to say this. If it was worth that much, I would have been making that much, you know, even if the system was there to push me around, right? I feel like to some degree, actually, no, probably not. But like, I'm trying to say this in, like, a way that is, like, not, like, I agree with you, but there's, like, one angle that I'm trying to get at that I don't know how to put into words. But I agree with you on the whole. But yeah, all this to say that I think at least taking the money from it, I know it feels like you're not really getting your values worth, but there's no alternative, and really you're getting, I think you are getting your values worth then if there is no alternative. And you can keep using that to get more of your values worth, if that makes sense? I don't know. Something along those, like, lines. I'm trying to figure out the, like, point here. Yeah, TBH, you not sure fighting capitalism was part of the original plan. No. No, it's not. No. The fighting capitalism thing is always a, like, joke. Not to say that individuals can't, but I don't. But, like, individuals can, but that's not the purpose of this channel. This channel is not the birthing ground for, like, a new ideology. This is my shitpost channel. Oh my god. I nearly died. You just have a mental, sticky stream chat bingo card. You have to make at least one joke out about capitalism or about communism, as well as X gang and a cuck joke. I thank you for letting me know about your bingo card. Thank you. I'm gonna ban those words. I'm gonna ban those words from the chat. I need to free myself from this hell. Okay. Don't. Please don't bounce him. Please don't bounce them. There we go. Okay, good. All right, I think I'm good. But yeah, it's like, at least in the case too of like, oh, it's, even if it's not really necessarily the value of your work, at least you're still getting something and you can repurpose it for something good. It's like, I don't want to let perfect be the enemy of good, especially in the case of this, where it's like the alternative is I take money from other viewers, of which you guys probably all make less than me. Not to flex and brag about the money that I make, but to really highlight the like differences of like, it literally doesn't make sense to take money from individuals who make ultimately less than I do. But if you make more money than me, please give me money. Excuse me. Okay, probably not you. You probably make way more money than me. Yeah. You specifically probably make way more money than me, but give me your money right now. Look, I'm just saying, okay? I don't know how much money that you all make. So how am I gonna be able to like know, you know what I mean? No. One bit. I always love, by the way, the bits thing seems insane to me, right? Because like after the conversion rate of the bits, and then after what you do to like spend that much, it's like you're paying 5 cents per bit or something. Like it's a crazy ratio for what you get that ultimately doesn't really lead to much, and it also requires you to build up like entire systems to make the bits worth it. In fact, the one system that I see a lot of on my Twitch is like people will like do like a TTS system, and it's like, oh yeah, spend X amount of bits to write me a message in TTS, and it's like, yeah, sure, I guess so, but at the same time, like I could just write the message for free. Why the fuck would I give you money for it? Not to say that it's bad, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, it's just kind of like, why? You think your Inglando is dying, and you didn't make clear what you meant, but you don't have the resources to explain it. No, I think I get the meaning of what you were saying. I'm also, it's not that your English is dying, it's that I'm also really bad at explaining that I agree with you and I get what you're trying to get at, but at the same time, I'm also trying to explain my own thing, but I'm also bad at explaining my own thing too. But I get what you mean. Sorry, I get what you mean. I'm also fighting for... You have to understand, while you're having a conversation and you're talking to me, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. Like, while you're talking about this stuff and I'm trying to understand what you're saying, right? I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting wood. If I don't fight the wood, it's going to kill me. Or like the like dinosaurs, or like the skiing monster, okay? It's just hard for us to have a conversation. Oh my god, why is he here? I don't understand what makes the pot monster spawn. Wait a minute. I think I know what makes the pot monster spawn. The difficulty level. I think it's just a natural consequence of the difficulty level. Come on. I don't think it's a matter of like what you do within a level. I think it's literally just randomly you get a pot monster. You don't even agree with yourself in the past fully, so you're not sure if it's going to work. I mean, isn't that life though? You know what I mean? It's like, you might have an opinion in 1 second, and I think it's perfectly fine to have an opinion that changes moment to moment, because right in this moment, you've regenerated enough cells in your body, almost like the ship of Theseus, to be a whole new person. Pick a new name. It's time to have a new identity. Commit tax fraud. It doesn't matter. The government can't get you. That's your old name. They can't put you in jail. The old you did that. The new me is a legal citizen. Commit tax fraud. Choose a new name. Tax fraud. If we all send 1 bit, we'll have lots of bits. So true. Economies of scale. But then most of the bits, this is the thing, most of the value of the bits goes to Amazon, right? So it's like, I don't know if it's worth it. Not that Amazon's a bad place, I'm just saying. But yeah, from my perspective, if I don't know how much you make and I don't want to know how much you make, because either way, it'll make me sad, then there's no real reasonable way to like take money from other people without it feeling almost like a scam. Like it feels almost like a crypto scam where it's like, hey, give me your money. It's like, yeah, sure. How much do you make? I don't know. Like you probably make it less than me. Like, some of you, because again, subs too, right? Okay, I always say this: subs feel like the best and the worst value because it's like, BitConnect, BitConnect. I feel like the Twitch Turbo thing is way more value for your money because if you do it just to avoid ads, right, you get so much more value from it. Is you avoid ads on like a global scale on Twitch. Global being within like in the sense of the service, right? And then if you care about supporting someone, I still get the support because I can just play the ads to get the support. And ads are a free way to build revenue without necessarily pulling from your pockets. However, I don't run ads in this channel because I fucking hate ads. I do it out of personal spite and I hate ads. BitConnect! I love the BitConnect meme. BitConnect! Just something about somebody screaming, BitConnect! Okay, have I been here? Yes, I've been here. Okay, so this is where we died last time. I got the thing in the middle, so I don't need to go there again. Next level is crazy, though, so maybe I should save some bullets by going down here. Okay. This was the dinosaur level. 2 hits and they're down. I'm locked into the system. Wow, how did I die here last time? Right, because they pushed me in and I died. That was why. Because the log bounces off of them. I had no clue that it bounces off of them. If I had known that it bounces off of them, I would not have played as risky as I did. There we go. BitConnect! I need to stop screaming. It's like 7 p.m. I'm 30 now. I can't keep screaming these like phrases. I'm 30 years old. It's time to wake up. Chat, it's time to wake up. Get a job. Don't laugh. It's real. Like you should get the job. I swear there's more to this level. We'll come back here. Because I feel like you can drop down to go to the bottom under the bridge where that was. Because I swear there's a whole section there. But I don't want to lose out again like I usually do, and I always mess up the like system. Get this first, and then jump down later. BitConnect! BitConnect! Now we get the next map with whatever this is. And we even get down there. That's interesting. Now there's also a whole top right section that we've never been to as well. I've seen beautiful views at the crest of the trail, but loggers no longer favorite. Yeah, all I'm saying is don't spend your money here. But if you spend your money, just like spend money on things that are worth it, okay? But if you make more money than me, please let me know. I will say, before my old job, I think it was going for like 125k per year, which is really good in Canada, but also actually, so it's funny. This is going to sound very out of touch, and it kind of is, but I was talking to a friend, and he was like, hey, that's not that much money. And I was like, yeah. But all of my other friends, they were like, what? That's a lot of money. Because my other friends are like, you know, they don't work in tech, and they don't know the tech bubble. But I got what he meant, because he works in security. The numbers dropped, exactly. Like the numbers have like dropped. Oh, wait, no, as in, you mean like, oh, it's like a Google Docky has like dropped. But like, yeah, but like, my number dropped, right? But it's like, I got what he meant because he works in cybersecurity where he gets paid like 160k base. And he was like, that's very low for dev. And I had to sort of explain to him because he's sort of like dev adjacent, but it's like, basically he's learning things that are already new before. So he's like still new to the industry. And it was basically, I had to explain to him that like, cybersecurity gets paid way more because like IT and security is like a much more prevalent concern, and also just in a general like necessary long term for, I think, for the health of a product. And it's sort of like a operating cost that like many places are like, you know, aware of, and maybe not necessarily willing to spend money on, but like they do spend money on it. Whereas software development, the development cost is usually a one-time cost, and they don't usually pay very much for it because A, it's sort of like a one-time thing. They do it once, and then once the product's done, they fire you. B, why would they raise the price when other developers are fine with it? Whereas I feel like in cybersecurity, they got very lucky that the predecessors that were there pushed for high numbers. In software in Canada, it feels like all the high numbers of like how much you could earn went to the States. So it's like, what's left are people who are just saying like, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, like 60K, it sounds cool. Not that 60K is like bad money, but still, it's like, you could argue for more. These corporations have a lot of money. But yeah, that's my, I mean, sorry, that latter half is my pet theory though. That latter half is my pet theory. As to why that happens. That's just my pet theory. But in general, just the effect of it, I can see that, cybersecurity pays way more long term. And I think at least that's also my pet theory, but it feels like it's just more required for things to exist, and that corporations feel more comfortable paying for that versus like software stuff. So all this to say that it's a lot of money, right? Even in spite of that, like think about this. Even in spite of that thing where it's like I'm not making nearly as much as even other people in the industry think that I should, I'm still making top 5. I'm like top 5 to top 1% of like the entire city. You know what I mean? Like I think my parents just recently broke 80K. And that was after like 60 years of their life. 30 years of living in Canada, having escaped from a war. You know what I mean? It's like absurd how much of a difference that there is. Not to say that like that's not necessarily what they've been working towards the whole time. Like realistically, that's just how it is, kind of. If that makes sense. Of like, you work hard so your future generations can enjoy like a wealth, right? But to say that like in perspective, like I'm very healthy. So when you don't go to the bridge. How do you get to the bridge? Chat, you have to think about this. I'm missing something. Right there. Right here. Right? Right here, right? Come on. No? Google Docky. All this to say, even in I'm not saying that it's like neither of us have like a money that we don't necessarily deserve. I think they need more. I think that they deserve more. But just saying that, like, I'm very healthy. I don't really need it. So yeah, whenever you want to, like, that's why I tell you all, like, just don't give money. And I'm somebody who has money from a normal job. Okay, the numbers that are posted for streamers. Not to say that you shouldn't. Not to say that you can't support somebody who you enjoy watching. But some people make a lot of money, chat, and it's sort of like, I feel like if you make less than them, not to say that it should be like the Pain Olympics or something, like a finance Olympics, but it's like, save the money for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just spend money on yourself. Have money for yourself. Spend it on yourself and on your life, on your family. If somebody's making like $1 million a year and you give them a $5 sub, or like if you take it away, it's not going to change much. But that might be the difference between you having Subway that day or not. Though Subway has raised the price of a $5 footlong to like $25. So YMMV, I suppose. YMMV. $5 footlong my ass. I'm gonna stick a $5 footlong up your ass. What's this? Sorry. Wait for the snake to go. Up. Left. In. A snake. A bit of a snake. Snipers! On the hills! But if you do make more money than me, give the money to me. I'll do something cool with it, I swear. I actually take like a very, very small portion of my budget towards stream things, so I like to save for the future. I actually have this thing that I've been trying to get over for a long time, that my wife sort of sees too. I have this huge paranoia of having no money because I've lived with no money, and so it's like, because of that, it's like that whole thing of like, you never really feel comfortable despite the fact that you could. And it feels like, not to say that like it's bad to save, but at some points I feel like I'm just missing out on things that I could have better. Like I could probably spend for a CPAP machine to help my sleep apnea, let's say, right? But because I don't, I still suffer, and it doesn't make sense to when I have the resources to help myself. You gave me a bit. I gave you a bit, sir. What more do you want? Your mortgage! Your life savings! Your Vanguard Index Fund investment account. Call today for a quote from Vanguard. Vanguard. Your friendly advisors for your financial health. We'll do voice acting for a sandwich. Who planted the flower? Who planted the flower? I didn't plant that flower. I didn't plant that flower. Why is there a flower here? Who planted the flower? 5 coins. Subway. Eat fresh. I saw this thing. There's this thing that the streamers seem to have where it's like you can order food delivery for them. That to me is insanity. Okay? If your streamer has a thing that says order me food, don't do that. Why did you type that? Why did you type that, chat? Why did you type that, doggy? Oh my god. Wait, I need them to stay alive. Oh, I'm stupid. I need them to stay alive so I can climb up there. No, don't kill yourself. Come back here. I killed the wrong one. I'd die. Only on Mukbang Mondays. So true. Okay. I think more mukbang streams should do like viewer delivered food. I think that'd be a funny concept. If only because that seems awful. Imagine having to eat the food that you think is tasty. I know none of you have a good taste. Okay? The mod, she hates tomatoes. Think about that. Imagine eating tomatoless food. That's fucked up. Somebody would die. That's true. That's fair. No, you're right. But like, it's kind of worth it for the bit, no? Let me jump with you. Yeah! Look at that. Pure luck. It died right at that moment. What is this? What is that emote? Yeah, why does it look like that? Why is it... You know what it looks like to me? Not like that, sorry. Oh, that does look good. It looks like this, Nagi. What is that emote? What's that? What is this? It looks like hieroglyphics. I'm sorry. My throat's dry. If we had good taste, we really wouldn't be in this stream. +2. They're not emotes. What? What do you mean? POV, you show like a Gen Z stuff like this is ASCII art. It's like, ASCII? What's that? Is that a type of emote? Honestly, that's a pretty good raid message. Actually, that'd be a sick raid message. If you go like this, and then you go like this, and then you go like this, I think that'd be a sick raid message. Because then nobody would know what you're saying. No tomato? Mm-hmm. Okay, don't talk to her. We have to shame her for having no tomato taste. Because that's still crazy to me. Oh god, I'm gonna die. This is a cool level. I like this level. This level is the enemies are on a plane that you can't get to. So you get to shoot them using everything else. I also didn't even have to shoot them. I could have just left them alone. But I shot them because I hate them. These snipers. You have the same problem of not buying things even when you realistically you should. You like how you're lazy to research stuff, you end up with a $10 keyboard for many years even though you don't have money for something about it. Okay, but I disagree because I feel like a $10 keyboard is just as good as like a $100 keyboard. Except I wish that split keyboards were cheaper because the split keyboard really has helped my ergonomics. I love to spread my arms like I'm spreading eagle. It really does help. Death to tomatoes. What? You shop for stuff and get decision fatigue and end up buying nothing. So true, though. Yeah, there's too many factors that like go into buying something now. Like it's like I want a single option that's just good. Chat, let's make a company called The Good Good. Holy shit. Company called The Good Good where you only buy that good good. And then in the background, like on the site, you play the song, I got that good good by the K-pop artist. I got that good good. You know what I'm talking about, if you know. Space Invader. Holy shit, that's a good one. Space Invader. Just like you invaded my space. Or wait, sorry, what's the sweat? Not sweaty. What does that mean? What? Not sweaty, I see. Very swishy today. I don't know why she has several accounts. It's actually kind of funny to me because it's like, why have that many accounts? And also, like, how do you keep track of all your accounts? I messed up. I wasted the ammo instead of shooting them. You're dead to me. Boom. And also, like, where do you use these accounts? This is the one that's logged on to your PC. Wait, you watch me on mobile? You're a sicko. You watch me on mobile? Like at work? I thought you were joking the entire time. Do your coworkers hear me? You know what I talk about, right? You're an iOS... Oh, you're an iOS user. I have my Apple Watch synced up to my heartbeat. My Apple Watch tells me if I'm enjoying your stream or not. Wait. Apple Watch X Twitch integration. Laughing meter, okay? Like the more your heart rate rises, the more that you laugh, the better the stream. Twitch then says, okay, you earn money based on how entertaining you are, okay? That's how you know whether or not people are actually good. It says to stop watching me. No! But you don't listen. Thank you. You're right. Don't trust the AI. I'm such a good watch. Chests see a lot of things. We'll become poets, says the chest. Bye, chest. Can you believe this guy can't even read Sumero Akkadian cuneiform script? No. That's pretty good, actually. Take your medicine. What is that? That looks like actually that looks like the logo to the Pro Bass Fishing Shop, like Cabela's Pro Bass Fishing Shop. That's a good logo. Yeah, you're also thinking, is this the mod's alt account or is this something completely different? You do not know her on a first name basis. Please do not call her by her first name. I'm not gatekeeping her as a person. I'm gatekeeping her as a but I'm gatekeeping her safety as a person. She is an individual that you don't know, and it's parasocial to believe that you know the mod on a first name basis, please. I'm not gatekeeping the mod. I'm just gatekeeping her for her own safety, okay? The same rules apply to her as they do to me. But we can all read it. Yes, but pretend like you can't read. Everybody, please pretend like you can't read her username, which like has her name. You're in prison. What does that mean? What do you mean you're in a prison? Paramecium cardatum. Paramecium cardatum. The bacteria. Sodniod. You're just truncating her Twitch name. Eatly and Steph. Eatly. You know what's funny? Every time Mr. Kanungus Among Us says it, it gives me like an aneurysm. But it's so true because it's I keep calling him Mr. Kanungus Among Us. One down. Mr. Kanungus Among Us. I don't think the bullets can hit me from there, but I don't really know if that's true. Uh-oh. I think they... Okay, so as long as I'm on the floor, the bullets can't hit me. But also, I kind of can't do anything from this angle. These levels are getting harder. I'm gonna end it quickly. Get me out of here. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm in Unicode. Mr. Worldwide. What is that? What is that? What? I thought I got the... Sorry, I took my hand off the keyboard because I thought... I took my hand off the keyboard because I thought that I was done. Oh, thank God this level has a midway starting point because it's a boss level. Thank goodness. Mr. Worldwide. I love saying Mr. Worldwide every time. Because it's like, who called him Mr. Worldwide? Did he call himself Mr. Worldwide? Or like, was that like a thing that he like made up? Like, who made him Mr. Worldwide? Please don't do Unicode Goatsy. Please don't do Unicode Goatsy. That's good. It's incredibly detailed. It's actually Unicodesy. That's good. Unicodesy. Omega goats omega lol c. Goats omega lol. I love this emote because it has the hands. You know what I mean? Like it has the full hands of like the goatsy as it was back then. Mod, what does it mean by you're in a prison because I'm gatekeeping you? I just care about your safety, man. All right. Oh, you want people to say your full name? All right. Yeah, we'll say your full name. How about we say your social insurance number, huh? You want that, huh? What's your social insurance number, bud? Bandit's gonna show up. Watch out for the bandit. You shoot them to get them to be stunned, and then I think you kill them after. Oh, they get tired. Okay, good. They're dead. 4596, 4596. Huh. Not so tough. Wait a minute. Where's my coin purse? Not that I need money. Nah. Not that I need money, because I can't buy anything. But it seems like they steal my money and then they run away. Do we even know if that's her real name? Well, now we know. Well, actually, that's not her real name. It's just funny that, like, I always love whenever people, like, use nicknames for people, because, like, I feel like a nickname for somebody, right, implies a level of closeness, right? But the thing about the mod that's funny is that she's never here to have the nickname be like a diminutive of her screen name. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want her to have that attention because she doesn't do her job. It's basically, I'm trying to psyop all of you to treat her poorly. You call me Eatly or Corey or whatever, Sticky or like Stickler, because that's my nickname, right? But I don't want you to do that for the mod because she's never here. She never does her like job. Holy shit! I could have gone to this place the entire time. I don't know why I was waiting. Actually, I could have gotten the chest so soon. Coins. The wind feels nice. It comes and goes. It brings. It takes. S-mod, SMH. I don't see a mod sword. That's true. Yeah, she only gets a mod sword on her one account. Okay. What, you want me to give a mod sword? Like, it's like several mods and it's all just her? That's crazy. The mod is a comedy role. It's a comedy mod role. Streamer, no names. We don't do names. We don't do names so we don't get attached. Exactly. I want to give you the anti-parasocial position, which is don't use nicknames for anyone, including the mod. Because the moment that you use a nickname, you'll be too attached. And then when she inevitably has to be taken out to the back of the barn, right? You know what I mean? And she gets replaced by a different mod, then you'll miss her. And then all of a sudden, there's gonna be problems. Like, no, why did you remove the mod? No, we want that mod. This new mod sucks. Yeah, we'll deal with it. There's a new mod in town. Your numbers only. It's not even exactly. Commodi, please refer to you as Chatter 1. I'll just call you 1. Who wants to be 2? Who wants to be 3? Everyone choose your number, okay? You choose 1 to 1 to infinity. You can't be infinity. I'm the infinity. I'm the 0. I'm the infinity. No, yeah, I'll be the infinity because 0 is kind of like edgy. 1 sounds too much like a name. To you? You know what's funny? You say that, right? But in Vietnamese, when you have siblings, I think I told this before, but like your siblings are ordered by number. So when you refer to your sibling, you say sister 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? Like it's like the first one born. So like a simple waterfall. The closer you were born, the more elderly you are, the lower your number. The higher your number, the later that you were. It's fucked up because it's like an algorithm. It's like a computer science algorithm. It's like Vietnamese was designed by a machine to order the children by numbers. It's actually kind of fucked up, but it's funny. Number 7, where's the food? Number 2, and also by the way, it starts at 2. So the oldest one starts at 2 because number 1 is your parents, but number 0 is not your grandparents. Your grandparents have their own special word. I found some Rocky Road ice cream. Wow, on top of a rock. A powerful ice cream, trending among the youth. Some hate its many mouthfeels, but the wise respect it. You'll take 3. Too much food, compost 1. What? Black pudding. Oh, wait, chat, the food goes bad. Oh, you can make compost from food? I didn't know that. If I knew, I would have made the food go bad. Chatter number 1. As an only child, you're Chatter infinity. So true. You want to be 0, like Back to the Future 0. You'll take 3. Okay, I take it back. Everybody, please choose a 5-digit pin. Everyone, please choose a 5-digit pin as your identity within this chat. I also like the numbers are too parasocial. No, choose a 4-digit pin because I'm too lazy to make the other chat to choose like a new 4-digit pin. Yeah. Everyone choose a 4-digit pin. Yours is 45996. Locked in. Lock it in, folks. Lock it in. Lock in your pins. Lock in your pins. Lock in a pin. Type out your pin. Type out. You what? Use 3 number pins. I think you should use the same pin as your credit card. You should use the same number as the number on the back of your credit card so you don't forget. 8008. You are now 8008. Locked in. You're locked in as 8008 on all of your accounts, mod. You're now 6669. Mark of the beast having sex fornication. You're locked in. 6769. You're locked in. You're hip and you're having sex. Locked in. Lock in your numbers now, folks. Lock it in. Now that's... It's like a bidding war. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a bidding war. I was trying to go for that vibe. And we have 66969. Is there anything better? 6769. 6769. 8008. 8008. 1. Sorry, that's not enough letters. You need more letters, please. Ah! What the fuck? Where am I? What the hell am I doing here? Tonight, fortune shines its glow upon us. What does that mean? Why are there a million bats over here? What is going on in this place? You they stole the treasures. Wait, they killed me and then they... They killed me, they made a bat statue, and they stole it from me. Well, this game is so weird, the way that it just fools you into believing that you have anything. 1.00, you can call me 1 for short. I'm gonna call you... Okay, since you won't choose a number, I'll choose a number. You want to... What? You watch championships in selling cows. Wild thing they do with their funny mouths. Wait, sorry, what? What does that mean? You watch people sell cows. Funny thing they do with their mouths? What does that mean? How do all of you find these random topics? Because it's like, that's a niche topic that I don't even know how to like even start to find. Though, I remember when we watched the Jiro Dreams of Sushi, I did enjoy that segment where like the bidding war happened for tuna. They do really good auction callouts for at the fish markets in Japan. Blar Blurbashanka in bidding. Blar Burbashanka in bidding. Bidsandtenders.ca. I don't think... Okay, I don't get it. Auction, you think? Auctioneers. You don't get to choose my number. I will. Did I look at the Christmas game you sent my way? Wait, what Christmas game? Oh, shit. That's the other message I forgot to reply to. Sorry. Let me check. What? What is this game? What? Cuck Santa Claus and have sex with Mrs. Claus. What? A light-hearted, thrilling game about cucking Santa Claus. Sneak around the North Pole and try to get the Mrs. Claus without Santa Claus knowing. But watch out, if he catches you, he's gonna pull you apart limb from limb using all the reindeers, including a cameo from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, I'll play it on stream tomorrow, probably, yeah. Did I get a chance to look at the Twitch recap you sent my way? Oh shit, sorry, I forgot to do that. Yeah, I was meaning to do the Twitch recap, sorry. Actually, so hey, sorry, it's the creator of this game. So Twitch recap, the mod sent me it. Can you send it? Actually, can you send me it on my stream account? Is that possible? If you have it again, can you send it to me on my stream account? I think a few people sent it to me, and I forgot to show it on stream. I was your number 1. You really don't know how to feel. Thank you. I appreciate that. But also, hey, loser. No, I'm just kidding. Sounds like a Flash game from 20 years ago. It's like, yeah, like a Newgrounds adult Flash game. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like fascinating that like I'm your number 1s because in my mind, I don't know why you're here. Like realistically, I still don't know why you're here. But yeah, it's like, yeah, look. Think about this. Hours watched. Think about this. 305 divided by 40. Why did I open Notepad instead of calculator? Sorry. Sorry, I opened Notepad and I typed in the formula 305 divided by 40, expecting it to output like an answer, like a spreadsheet. That's 7 full working days. You do often just have me in the background while you're doing something. Yeah, but like, I mean, I do that too for like everyone else's streams. But at the same time, it's like there's no other streamer that you'd rather be watching. Like if you go to twitch.tv, I think I'd rather watch. I know who I would watch. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather watch, I'd rather watch this while I'm doing things. So when you think about like having me there, right? It's like, why don't you have anything else? You still don't have working legs. You don't have much to do. Stop it. Looks like you gotta listen to this now. That's fair. Okay, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, too, like even then, if you don't have like a working leg, right? I like even if that's true, I feel like there's so much other content out there that I don't know why you necessarily watch me. Because of all the things, it doesn't make sense. But this is my Twitch recap. Hours streamed 871 in total. If I look at like a 871 divided by 40, that's 21 weeks of streaming. How many weeks are in a year? How many weeks in a year? Because 40 hours is like a full work week, right? This is my 21. That's a good snow time. Stairs snow time. That's 21 weeks of full-time streaming, which is crazy, but I've had a lot of downtime this year as well as most recent years. Total streams 142. Holy shit, distinct days streamed 137. Total hours watched 3,000. Wait. Does this mean people who watch me for 3,000 hours? My top categories: root trees are dead. Top 10%. Wait, what? Top 10% games and demos. This has to be a lie. But also, I guess it makes sense. The larger the category, the easier it is to be the top 5 to 10% because no one's watching it. But blueprints, this is surprising actually. I'm surprised I'm in the top 10% of blueprints because I feel like I wasn't that smart. What was your percentage of my watch time? Yes. Total hours watched. Times 100. Oop, wait, sorry. Times 100. You were 10% of the total watch time. Yeah. You were like just barely over 10%. You were 10.006%. That's impressive. Your top stream reached 15. See, this is why I will never get a sponsorship. Top tags. Holy shit, that's good. Top tags: English, calcium cannons, stay sticky. Woo-wee, that's good. That's really good. This is the mods. Oh, you did send it to me here. Here we go. Yeah. So, okay, look, and then this is what the mod said. She said, "You managed to beat Donald Trump another year." I don't even know like how she goes. I think she does this as a meme every year. I didn't even know he has a fucking Twitch channel until she did it last year, and I was like, "Wait, why is Donald Trump on your list?" And she's like, "Oh, you know." But yeah, look, she watched 3 hours of thing. You're above Trump. You are, Noggy. You're above Trump. She's watched 123 hours. That's impressive. See that? 1,000 chat messages sent. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's like too much almost. 41,000 top channel emotes. I love whenever people use this somewhere else because this emote is fucking terrifying. Your biggest fans. Your crossovers. Your raids received. Who raided you? Athel raided me so much, but because she's in a different time zone, Athel and Red, I can't raid them, and it makes me so sad. That's why I linked them. Oh, this clip section was interesting because look, this is the top clip from Mint. Not gonna make. Ow! It's so loud. Sorry.
You are blessed by the gods.
Yeah, actually, that was surprising. Blessed by the gods. Mega Day, it's all up to you now. Just see the body falling down. It's getting more and more views. Last time I saw it, it was at 27 views. Now it's at 46. Hype happenings. By the way, I don't care about these two numbers. Okay, I know that you're there. I see the notification, but I also don't care that it happens. So don't expect me to call you out. I'm trying to make this unparasocial as I can. Why is there a bomb here? Why is there a bomb? You can't believe the monkey laugh is on the top clip because it's too new. You have to like spread it, right? You have to spread. What's this, community? What the hell is this? Oh, as in like this is like everybody. This is like the entire Twitch ecosystem's thing. It's because it's too new and you are not doing your part. I'm doing my part by sharing the stream. She was telling me actually, the mod was telling me how she tried to share my stream with her normal friends. And I said, you have normal friends? Because she's not normal, right? And then she was like, yeah, but they didn't watch it. And I was like, that sucks. But also, I get it. Show Viewer one coward. Show viewer one coward. I'm okay. Fine. I'll show the. I actually don't know what the viewer one is. Twitch recap. How do you go to the Twitch recap page? Viewer. Ooh, sorry, chat. It's I can't show it. It's mostly ASMR Gooner, and their profile pictures are a little bit too risque to show on stream, so I can't show it because I might get banned. And I'm not even kidding you. I like to put on ASMR as like a joke. Who do I watch? You'll never know. See, I'm trying to keep it as unparasocial as I can. Once you know who I watch, then all of a sudden, then you're like, hey, what did you eat today? Or like, hey, how was your day? Yeah? Fuck off! I'm just kidding. But I feel like there needs to be a barrier. And the barrier starts and stops at who I am as a person. Who I am. This is me. Do re mi. I think that's two different songs, actually. Hello, fairy. It's... Why is this fairy so sexy? He's a coward. Okay, I am a coward. But also, I don't want to break the veil of like what I do and like who I watch. But also, like, look at this fairy. Why is she so sexy? What is this? That's such a sick outfit. It's actually very pretty sometimes, isn't it? Sad to think how far mankind's fallen. How ugly Earth's become. Ugly? Well, men destroy beauty because they're afraid they can't possess it. They'd sooner ruin what is good than witness it from afar. An outfit that makes sense. That is true. I was gonna say she's the only one with an outfit that actually looks like a normal outfit. Everyone else so far has been dressed up like like Gatettes. He's got some weird stuff. Okay, I get it. He also watches Donald Trump and is afraid we'll cancel him. I can tell you right now, I do not have a single iota. I don't even have a single microsecond of Donald Trump on my Twitch recap. I promise you. There's no. Oh no, this is where it starts. See, this is why. This is why I wanted to avoid it. Prove it? I can't. Because it makes me... Because it's too parasocial for me to prove it. Alright, you want me to prove it? Or... Which recap? Can I do this? Is it possible for me to? Is it possible for me to do this? Oh shit, it is. Can I do this too? Can I? Oh shit, it is. Wait, give me a second. Wait, chat. Give me a second. Just don't worry about it. Is this a safe for work subreddit? It should be, right? No, this is not safe for work. Dummy, now fill me up. My face when you come inside me. Okay, this is not a safe for work subreddit. Sorry. Here we go. This one. That's a good image. Use this image. Copy image link. I'll use this image. Okay, it didn't load very well. I think it doesn't load these images. Okay, so I can't do necessarily that, but that's okay. I think we just have to live with this. I could just grab... Wait, I know where to grab images of viewers. Of like profile pictures. I know exactly where to go. Blah? Blah. He's gonna show us the yum. That's the bit. I mean, I was gonna show you the source of it. Yeah, I was gonna use the source of it, but just... I mean, no. I'm showing you my actual viewer list, chat. This is my actual viewer recap, okay? This is people who I watch, that I enjoy. That's, I like watching, and it's fun to watch. Alright, for some reason that works. I don't know why that works. We'll do this. We'll just... Sorry, just give me a second. It's I've really slow internet. Like, remember how last time I was playing Metroid Prime 4 and I kept like lagging out? It's the same thing, you know? A lot of Metroid Prime just lagging out constantly. Couldn't really do much. So I don't know. Well, I actually don't know what's been going on with like Twitch, you know? Like, it's weird that I keep lagging out. Like, it feels like the platform should be a lot more stable, but it's just not. Not really sure why. Is that good? Gonna go down. Yeah, it's good. Wait. Not yet. Not quite yet. This joke is taking too long. I will say it. The joke is taking way too long for me to do. It's actually like it's not even worth it anymore. It's okay. It's not even worth it anymore. But I'll just show you it anyways. It was meant to be like a funny joke, but the problem is that like the whole thing kind of failed and it kind of died. So, oh well. Oh, sorry. Just give me a second. I like missed one. He's editing CSS to replace Trump's profile picture. Okay, you know what? I didn't realize that this doesn't absolve me of the Trump accusations. And so you still believe that I'm watching Trump, but I promise you it's not Trump. It is not Trump. It is not Trump. It is not Trump. I don't watch Donald Trump. We don't watch Trump around here. Trump, imagine watching Trump. You know, sometimes you go on Twitch, you watch a channel, you click on a channel, all of a sudden there's Donald Trump. But I don't watch him around here. Nobody watches Trump. I don't watch Trump. Do you watch Trump? I can't believe you watch Trump. I don't watch Trump around here. You know what I watch? I watch the good stuff. You know what's the good stuff? It's not what Trump has. Is that good? Does it look good enough? All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. You think you're leaving now? Sorry. My favorite streamers: God, Satan, your mom, your other mom, you. You're the only profile picture that I could think of that would fit. Because for some reason, I think it only pulls from the CDNs. I was gonna use the Ahegao image, so the original Ahegao face that I was going to use for the Yum photo. I was gonna use this. Is this safe for work? Yeah, kinda. It's like basically safe for work. I was gonna use this as the profile picture, but it didn't load for some reason. So I couldn't use this image because I think it's the wrong dimension, so I couldn't do it. So I had to use you. But yeah. What's funny is my top music, some of my top categories is actually music, because there's a really cool channel that I do watch, which I will show off actually. Guys, sometimes my ASMR streamers just rate Trump as a bit and then it stays on while I sleep. I swear I don't watch Trump. Guys, I swear, sometimes it just goes and all of a sudden I'm like on Donald Trump. No, sure, I'm not really sure why. Can't believe he spent 10,000 channel points on Trump. I watch Charming Joe. He's on Twitch still, but he's mostly on Naver because I don't think he makes money off Twitch anymore. But he has such cool videos just doing music stuff, like live music stuff, random music stuff. Though I think he's been streaming less and less on like Twitch. We recently did like the Seoul Jazz Festival. By the way, did you know about the Seoul Jazz Festival? So I was watching his videos on it. It's actually sick. People go to the Seoul Jazz Festival and you go onto the streets and you just play music with strangers. Like, look at this. It's so sick. I've never seen a music festival. Free jazz, basically. And I've never seen a music festival like this. Look. It's such a cool concept that I feel like more music festivals should be like. Everybody's playing along to the same song. Look at this. That's so sick. And these are just random people who just join in. Like, you can just decide to join in to play along if you want. You bring your own instrument, you join in and you play. That's why I think other streamers are doing way cooler things. Because he'll do like a live show on Twitch. You see a whole bunch of cool jazz stuff. He once did a jazz stream where he made a fake cafe in Minecraft, invited people to come in to watch, and he brought real jazz musicians to play within Minecraft. It's like, that's sick. You know what I mean? And like, that's why I enjoy the music category the most, because there's so much cooler stuff there. If it's anything like your 4th grade music class with recorders, it's not going to sound good. Well, that's the thing, right? 1, you're a talentless hack. 2, no. But I think it's because like everyone there, but it's exactly as you say, where it's like everybody there is actually good at the music, so it sounds better. But I do agree, it's like it could have sounded terrible because... Can you imagine what would have happened if it's like just a bunch of like people who were bad at music playing along? That I think would be awful. But, you know, it actually does work out. I'm not like that. An envious little coward. I don't even know how we got to Donald Trump to like this. I like myself, so of course beauty doesn't threaten me. It grows up all around me. Thick and yummy. What? Thick and yummy? Well, bye. Bye. thick and yummy music. Thick and yummy beauty. I love her expressions. Her little expressions on her faces, it's very emotive. Anyways, hopefully that proves that I do not watch Trump. I did not spend 10,000 channel points on the Trump. What's funny too is that like a lesser streamer would have been offended by that joke. But I'm a stronger streamer, not because I do watch him. I'm just saying that like that's a pretty funny joke. It's a pretty funny joke, honestly. It's a pretty funny joke. It's like, you've watched 10,000 hours of Donald Trump on Twitch. Yeah. Thick and yummy. Well, bye. Oh, you're going back home? Are you going back home from like from work now? Get home safe. Get home safe. Don't let the bed bugs bite you. What is that emote? 5-head. I am 5-head. I mean, to be fair, it's also like what 7:40 our time, so it's like it makes sense that you're going home from work. So, can I talk to you? No washed skin in the mud pool, normal man. Sorry. No washed skin inside the mud pool. Only dirt bags inside the mud pool. No clean skin, dirt bags only. What's that song? Wait. You know Nagi, actually? Nagi's a terrorist. He keeps sending this thing to me. He always sends this thing to me. And he always sends Weezer's Teenage Dirtbag to me. And I don't know what it means. I don't know what he's implying. But I feel like he's calling me a teenage dirtbag. But I have to remind you all that I'm 30. Ooh. Now, what's this? Found some food. Tets takes the brown sauce. Wait, these monsters are made... Chat, these monsters are made... They're made from soy sauce. I can't believe that they're made from soy sauce. So that's why it told me to go into the pool. To get some soy sauce. And the soy sauce comes from monsters. Which I guess makes sense if you consider that every living thing in this game is technically a monster. Return to entrance is also a very weird thing to have. Because, what do you mean return to entrance? I'm sorry, return to entrance? Why? Did I ruin something? Did I break something? What do you mean there's nothing else? I ruined the beauty because I see it. She has beauty all around her. This whole place was just to make me fall for a fake chest. To ruin my hopes and dreams. To have the bats steal from me. It was just to make the bats steal from me. Really? Kill the bats. This whole place was just to have the bats steal the money from me. Tonight, fortune shines its glow upon us. But there's a bridge. No, that has to lead somewhere. That has to lead somewhere, right? Why would they return you back if there's not a way through this? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing some pathway that I feel like should be obvious, but I'm not seeing it. Can I jump over here? Can I jump over here? Can I like search the thing? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Bye. Or maybe this is just a story segment. You have to go, have a good night, no worries, and happy birthday. Have a great day, spend your time, you know, just have fun, you know, hanging out. And have a good one. Thanks for showing up. Get the fuck out of here! Well, I enjoyed climbing up to see the gentle river above. Happy Dick Day! Happy Dick Day! Get the fuck out of here! Look, there's something behind there. There's a bridge behind there. Thanks. Get the fuck out of here. Thanks. Appreciate that. Bye. Where am I? Okay, this is where I go. Here we go. Okay, now it makes sense. So that was just a for fun section. I see. That was a for fun section. Can I loop around here? Not enough. I think I have to go through that section. So I have to open the pathway here. Get the fuck out of here. What is this? Up, down, right, up, right, left, up, there, but do. Now what do we do here? A while ago, Mrs. Morrow fell for a fairy's trick. What? What in the world is going on? Can I die trying to enter different places? Yes. This whole game, actually, I don't know what is up with this game, but Nowhere is inherently safe. Everything always has some trick to it. Like the fairies. Oh, I get it now. Because the fairies are playing tricks on you because you're helping the angels who they hate. Or they're trying to run away from the angels. Caitlin, my baby. I'll be right back. I'll pick some carrots for supper. Why is this cut? How does this relate to what I was doing? The fairy's trick was to replace the baby with a fake baby. That's messed up. They stole the baby. Mrs. Morrow tried everything to get Caitlin back. Well, almost everything. What is she doing now? Oh my god. Oh my god. You stole my Caitlin! Mrs. Morrow gave in. She raised the fake thorn baby as her own. Over the years, Cran grew big and strong. Oh my... That's our blacksmith. I need some more firewood. Did she even pick the carrots, right? I guess not, given that she wasn't able to. And her, I don't know either. I actually don't know why Mrs. Morrow is like I don't know anything about this game. This game is insane where you can't predict what's gonna happen next. Like all of a sudden it's giving you background on the blacksmith character who you're gonna take to the main town, but like they didn't do any background information on any other character that we've ever seen. The only other cutscene that we ever really got was in the bar, and all of a sudden now there's a full-on Final Fantasy style cutscene, and it's like, why, how? But also like, not that I hate it, but it's just fascinating. Girl in torn denim. I need to go. Number 1. I need to piss myself, but there's no box. No box? What? Just dig a hole in the floor. I can't hold it. She's peeing herself. Tinkle, tinkle. What am I playing? Yeah! Oh, excuse me, pee. Oh, you pissed yourself. Hey, that birthmark. It's just like mine. What birthmark? Where are you seeing a birthmark? How did you see a birthmark from that angle? What does that even mean? Like, is it on her, like, crotch? Like, how'd you see it? I'm sorry. I couldn't find the box. Huh? I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Why is he looking, right? You can be there. No problem. It was lost baby Caitlin. Returning from the thorny woods where the fairies live. Crazy, eh? Now Mrs. Morrow has 2 kids. She was very happy about it. Well, she was happy. Until the rumors began to swirl about an evil bandit around town. The bandit, they say, is large and full of thorns. A bandit that they say is large and full of thorns. Hello town, Gotinamalie, Gotinamail. I killed the thorn baby? I didn't kill anybody! Not yet, but I'm gonna kill him. So, I think that's our whatchamacallit. That's our blacksmith. We had to bring him back to the town of Lagain to maybe make weapons. I don't know if that's even possible on the hard difficulty, but as to why there's a full cutscene introducing the character, I don't know, but that cutscene was so weird that I'm kind of down for it because it's such a strange story. Why is there a beetle here? Kill it. Why did I kill the beetle? I guess now there's a question of like, why am I killing the fairies, right? Because that fairy was nice. Why is there a tree there all of a sudden? What? What? What am I doing? But then also, like, what is the point of Mrs. Morrow and Caitlin? Just to tell their story? Just to have that? This game is so weird. I'm so confused sometimes. Maybe this is a bridge pathway. I think if I go through here, I go to the other map. I do. Well, sorry, Hilltown, Goitinamil. Famed artisans once gathered in the foothills paused on this rustic knowledge before it is lost. I should be pausing in the same way the text is there, but I never pause. One of them fell in love with a thorn bandit. It's incest. Okay, and riddle me this, okay? is it incest for two step siblings to be in love with each other? I don't think so. I think it's just normal love. They just happen to be step siblings. You know what I mean? It's like fake incest. And even if it was incest, what's wrong with that? Gotcha! Answer the question! No, don't. Did I kill it? I didn't kill it, right? True! Thank you, friend saying. Thank you. It was half a joke, but it's mostly joking. Nothing, no secrets here, really. Can I kill it? I killed a sheep. What is that, a cow? I think it was more like a rat, or like a... It looked more like a ferret, but I killed it, so it's too late now. Hey! Do you think Cran was angry that Caitlin came back? I can't believe he'd be a bandit now. Why, that evil bastard. We trusted him, gave him everything. We even loved him like a person. And this is how he repays us? By stealing from people. Oh, actually, it's the same animal that's our pet back in the dream world. What is that, dung beetle? I always knew that Cran would turn rotten. Now she's hiding in the caves to the north. Cran? She's hiding in the caves to the north. What is this dung beetle thing? Why is this here? $2,239 for what is this? A grenade. Now it's $259. This is a peaceful town, so we only sell peaceful foods. You mean like the grenade? Wheat a biscuit, normal carrot. A carrot free from sin? What? Roasting brings out the natural sweetness, and the spicy sea salt glaze rounds out the flavor profile. A carrot free from sin. Oh, I get it. Do you know why? What is sinful? Sex. Sex is sinful. And do you know what is a carrot? Carrot is just a penis, aka it's free of sin. That's why it's free of sin. Because a carrot, basically the people of this universe masturbate with the carrots which are alive. Like, people go to town on carrots which are alive. And that have and that are fairies. So they talk to you and they moan with you as you start moaning too. What is that? It's a bike. Why is there a bike? It's a flame bike? Well, what is this? That's why it's a sinless carrot. I would love a sword like this. But I wonder if I'd have the heart to damage its fine craftsmanship in the battle. I messed up every single line with my stuttering. You might think it's a joke, but yesterday you found Hassan has been playing in one of your tabs. You were like, weird, you don't remember his stream. You channeled an ASMR, though this time they were doing, just chatting, who streamed that you forgot to close rated him. So who knows if Trump did stream, maybe him accidentally getting on someone's top list is technically not impossible. True, yeah, because you don't really know where you, where you get rated to. Also, all I know about that guy is he shot called his dog. That's the only thing that I know, and so he's on my shit list. And it's so funny to think about that there's so many memes of him out there, and some of the memes are pretty good. Where it's there's the meme of the RuneScape one, and I'm like, people imagine trying to recreate the look of somebody in RuneScape. That takes dedication. If I ever get canceled, I really hope that when I get canceled, it also includes equally funny memes. If you cancel me, please be creative. I want funny memes. Where does this take me? Where am I going? It's a full town teepee. Okay, so I think I could go anywhere really, but we need to explore the entire space. So Cran is now living inside the cave. So she ran away from town because they believe that she is the bandit, even though she's not the bandit. She's being framed by the bandit who did steal from us. But because she's being framed and no one believes her, she ran away. Okay, you'll make sure to cancel me creatively. Thank you. I need to give you material though, right? I jerk off. Ooh, scandalous. The caves to the north. I don't know anything, even though I'm not a coward. It sounds like you're a coward. I don't know nothing. I'm not a coward or something. I'm not saying I stayed away from the caves. I'm saying I don't know nothing. Accountability circle goal for everyone. Cancel the streamer. Cancel the streamer! Cancel him! Should I kill the beetles? I feel bad for killing them. If I kill the beetles, what does that say to Cran? Because Cran is a monster. Well, even me saying Cran is a monster implies that I believe that she's a monster, which she is, but she's also a person. You know what I mean? Like you can be a monster and a person. What the fuck? I spawned someone. Clank, clank. I am Cran's hammer. That's just a joke. The hammer is gone. I can't fish with no rhythm and will face ruin. What the hell does that mean? What? Fish with no rhythm? You appeared out of nowhere. What do you mean you're the hammer? What is this? Hello? Lousy fishing man wasting God's grace? What? Lousy fishing man wasting God's grace. God's grace? What do you mean God's grace? As in like the way he was spawned into existence? What? I feel like I don't know anything about this game. The more that I play this game, I was hoping to get more answers, but I feel like I'm even more lost now. Wasting God's grace. Clank, clank. He was the hammer. God's grace. Maybe he was the hammer, and it's not a joke. And God's grace was giving him a life of not having to be a hammer. There's a possibility that it's not a joke, and then that old man was the hammer. But now they're free. And that's why it's called God's grace. Hello, fellow people. Mrs. Morrow. Hello there. Would you like some carrot pie? There are few pleasures in life. Caitlin. Mom was upset about this bandit stuff, but she doesn't say so. I can tell, because we share blood. That's crazy. You know Cran doesn't know because Cran doesn't share blood. Oh, I'm sorry, stepchildren are not the same as real children. I agree. Oh, I'm sorry, you married into a relationship where there's a child, so therefore they're not your child, it's your partner's child? I agree. By the way, you can only be... Blood is the key! You know what? She's not as cool as I thought she should be. She didn't learn anything by being with the fairies. The room is full of quilted jackets and many beautiful designs. You would think that with her being kidnapped by the fairies, that she would know. Rude. We found the adopted child. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Are you actually adopted? If you're actually adopted, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I hope that you're not adopted, because that'd be mean. Rude. You enter their home and you break their vases. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were talking about rude, but based on my adopted joke. Thank God you're not adopted. I'd have to stop talking to you. I'd have to stop talking to you. They share the blood mug when they eat a cute. Blood for the blood mug. Blood for the blood mug. I mean, to be fair, right? It's funny that like we look at the idea of you breaking into someone's home and stealing their stuff to be rude, but like that's the RPG formula. The RPG formula, right, is that you are the hero. Think about this. If you're the person who's going to save the world, they should be giving you things. It's their fault. They should be giving you things to help you save the world. If they don't do it, then the world's going to die and it's their fault. I still can't open this thing. I don't know why. I really don't know how to do it. Black or white pudding? Gonna draw our guns. Is there anything new here, actually? I'm assuming no. Sorry, I'm so gassy and tired. Sorry. It's mostly because of the game thing. But what do you do here, then? There's nothing new here. Can't really do anything new. But there's still so many secrets in this dream world. I wonder when you actually get more ways to go through it. Because I'm done with the keys. I can't level up because of what I've been doing in the highest difficulty. All I can do is just stare at this place. Though I will say the free thingamabob is nice. Follow me, my pet. Follow me. Do you eat this actually? Do you eat it? Eat it. You don't eat it. Who are you? Really? Have you called me for a purpose? You're giving me strength, right? Well then, what is that strength for? Why won't you answer me? She dances. See? Gen Z stare, Gen Alfred dancing. Something feels worshipful. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Seeing the cross feels worshipful. You have a long theory that you're adopted because you're the only one in the family who doesn't have brown eyes and the only one with perfect eyesight. You know, it could be that, or you could be a genetic anomaly, and we have to stop you. It's either you're adopted or your line ends here, because if you go any further, then you ruin the sanctity of your bloodline. Isn't like brown eyes like a thing that you don't have to inherit? It's like a mutation that you just might randomly get. Oh shit, the ghost! It didn't like me killing everything, sorry. He's a sleeper agent. He's a sleeper agent! You've been inserted into the family to eventually take them out. Are you ready to take out your family once and for all? The sheep killed me. I need to figure out where to bring the ball. Like that weird ball thing, it has to go somewhere, but I just don't know where. Plant more flowers now. Nothing here. Cran tried to kiss me once. She poked me with her thorns. No, really. Like, I swear she tried to kiss me. Yeah, it wasn't in my dreams. No, she actually tried to kiss me. I'm not a loser who makes up rumors about people kissing me. No, she actually did try to kiss me. Well, how come you won't believe me? Cran is big and strong, but I have a strategic mind and can defeat bandits easily. She has nothing on me. I'm gonna kill Cran with my own bare hands. My own bare hands. My own bare hands. So, this is a very strange town. I kind of like this. A lot of JRPGs and stuff. Just in general, the JRPG town idea is like a lot of towns are really built for a purpose, right? But this town doesn't really feel built for purpose. This town just feels like it was built just to be a town. Like, it feels like a very natural state of a town, where it's just like, oh yeah, they happen to just be here. It's very cool. Oh, I see. You use this to jump higher. That's what that is. My gun is ready. Pew pew. So, okay, you would use the ball to navigate, but I accidentally circumvented that by doing other types of navigation, which I don't think the game really intended you to do, but at least it was interesting. Like me jumping on top of someone's head. Found 94 coins. Every chest is a little different, like humans and angels, as it dies. All right, let's go save Cran, everyone. Let's go into the cave and save Cran. Let's go save her. Oh, I see what the thing is for. I know what it's for. Wait a minute. I'm taking it with me. It can get me on top of the bridge. Because I was wondering how I get up there. Oh my god. Thank you, it died. But now we can go all the way up there. I just can't drop this. Don't drop it. Go straight across. Here we go, here we go. Stop hitting it. Jump on it. Yes. What's up here? God, I love the mapping in this game. It's so good. I just love the ways that you can like find things and explore the spaces. 35 points. It's best to believe in the goodness of strangers as it dies. Compost. Found some food. Tets takes the milk. Compost. Found 25 coins. No. Tracking numbers is no good. It brings sorrow. Me when I have the calorie count. I sleep when the sun goes down. I wake when it rises. Do try it. Okay, now, okay. I think I know what the chests are. I think the chest is the game developer giving you life advice. Because if you go to the Steam page, it's a little surreal seeing the video of like the developer playing the game, aka the live stream type deal. Because they're there and they're talking about the game, and then it's just juxtaposed with what the game is and the way that they explain it. It feels like they're both lying to you and they're telling you exactly what the game is. Because the game is a masterpiece, but also like what they're saying definitely hides a lot of like what the game is about. And it's actually a really good way of explaining it without revealing too much. I commend them on it. But you really do feel like you're in a bizarro land, because it's like what in the world is going on. And now, having seen that, I think it really is just it's like the developer is telling you to sleep early, you know, respect your elders, And then build the economy. Respect your elders. Sleep early. Build the economy. Now what's this? Okay, that's interesting. There's a thing that I can loop back on with. Clay Hill Caves. And this is where Cran should be hiding. Because again, Cran has been thrown out of town. Or at least is just embarrassed. Cran is being framed by someone who's pretending to be a bandit, who seems to have her same look. And everyone believes that she's the bandit instead of believing the opposite. I would feel like maybe it should be the opposite. Like, I wouldn't believe that it's Cran. I would just be like, okay, it has to be someone else that's like doing this, right? For some reason, everyone here believes that it's Cran. I don't really know why they're doing that. And also, like, you know, just like ask them. I feel like if you live with someone for a long time, maybe that's it. If you live with someone for a long time, sure, they were a monster originally, but are they really monsters? Maybe that's the point of the game's story. What is this? The game is trying to get you to think about what it means to be a monster, to be alive. Because think about it. The angel called us here. It beckoned us to come to help it. And to do what? To recover the throne. The vehicle that brought all the angels to Earth. But because the angels are here, the fairies can no longer live here. They're afraid for their lives. So they're hiding. Why? What did the angels do to them? What will they do to them? And why is it that the fairies are evil, but the angels are good? This is some deep shit, yo! I'm gonna die because of my scanning. That wasn't worth it at all. Not a single bit of that was... There was nothing there for... I failed. It just wasn't worth it. I can't even get past this. Wait, what? Can't go past this. Can't go past this. Maybe this is just a peaceful zone. You know what I mean? It seems like there's definitely like a certain idea behind the levels, which the game did tell us about, where some levels have a sigil, but like, sorry, or the tier thing. I forget the name now. Tet's found a key! And the game did tell us this, but like, I didn't realize that it extends so far. I just thought it was just towns, but there's a lot of really random levels where you just explore the space. And it's almost like you're trying to figure out what's going on. Which works, like it works really well. It's just kind of creepy at times. Carving messages in the chests. It's a silent art. Maybe no one will see. I see them! I see them. I appreciate your life tips. I'll go to sleep early. I promise that I'll sleep early. Chat, will you sleep early? Will you sleep early tonight with me? Ooh, woo, wait a minute. I know where to go. It's over here. Hello, monster. I'll kill you. Swear to God, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You think I won't swear to God and then kill you? Oh, you think I'll turn my back against God? The angels have called me to change this world. I feel my eyes closing. I'm starting to study more. This may be the last two... I'll go for another 2 hours or so because I really want to see what's the next, but... I do need to call it soon. Again, well, I mean, I have to go in 1 hour actually, so we'll call it then. But this game is good. I think if you... Uh-oh! That's a bit of a bad situation to be in. I think if you enjoy adventure games, this is one of the more interesting adventure games that's come out in recent times, if at all, really. I mean, I just sort of can't really think of anything else that has nearly the same feel as this. No, you have a schedule to adhere to. You will go to sleep at 9 a.m. like usual. Like usual! Yeah? How about you think about... How about you do something with your life? How about you make me an Emacs plugin how about you make me a new Vim plugin? I don't know. There's another. Think about this. If you don't sleep on time, you will never contribute to the Linux kernel. Do you want to be a non-contributor? Do you want to be just a leech? Bedtime at 9 a.m., right? You have to understand though, this chatter, you are the most normal chatter that's come here. I say this even though the mod is here too. She's also not normal. You're the most normal person that's come here so far. You know the other chatter, the one that's like a designer? They're also not normal. Nobody here is a normal. Who? You. You are the most normal person here. Actually, no, I'm the most normal person. Me? What? You might not believe it, but everybody here is weird. That's an insult. Wait, true though. I always think about that. I don't want to, well, not to say that like I want to be weird, but I don't want to be like normal where it's like boring. Like I do want to have like a certain flair to myself. Yeah, you're normal. I know, right? so early. Streamer normal? Sure. I am a respectable person of society. Chat, you know what's crazy? I held a full-time job for years. Years. People loved talking to me. I could have meetings. I held presentations. I talked to people. You're here, so how is that normal? So true. Wait, you're right. Okay, that is true. I think Twitch has like Twitch has to have like a litmus test, right? Where they go like, okay, if you show up to a certain channel, then you're not normal. If you stay away from that channel, then you're normal. It's like the Donald Trump channel. If you watch Donald Trump's Twitch channel, then you're not normal. Or maybe you're hyper normal within the American landscape. I'm not really sure. Sort of like a 50-50 now. Cran? Leave me alone! Cran, I won't kill you. I refuse to kill you. I will not kill you. You're in pain, Cran. Cran, stop. Cran, you're just in pain. I get it. Okay? Cran, I know how it feels like to have everybody turn their back on you, to have nobody believe in you. And guess what? You deserve it. Time to die, creature. Ouch! Huh. You're not the bandit, are you? You can't fight at all. Tets explains his encounter with the bandit. Well, stranger, thanks for the fair shake. I grew up thinking I was just like everyone else in town. I never knew that they'd turn on me so easily. You don't deserve this. We must bring the true bandit to justice. We must. What should I emphasize there? You don't deserve this. We must bring the true bandit to justice. I'm grateful for the offer, but I'm a craftsman, not a warrior. It's time I moved on from this cave. Maybe set up shop in Ligan. May your journey be safe, Tets. A ghost has followed me, Tets, all the days of my life. The daughter who was meant to be. But the lost girl returned from the east woods, covered in mud and thorns, a spirit no more. And now I reckon I am free. Damn. That's actually kind of like heartbreaking. Wow, that's actually it's such a small short scene, but there's so much emotion packed behind it. The person who made this game, like, fundamentally there's something wrong with them, I think, just because of the way that the game is, you know what I mean? And that's a positive compliment, but also, like, they have such a way with everything. They have a way of setting up these scenarios and making you think about this and saying these things that makes you go, damn. Like, ow. Damn. Like, shit. The ghost that was there has come back, and now there's no more space for them. A space that they thought was theirs too, and yet the whole world has forsaken them because in the end, they too are still a monster in their eyes. Like, damn. Why would Gran turn evil all of a sudden? She's just a blacksmith. I don't know. But that's who she is now. A monster. Waiting to kill all of us. I met your daughter. Hello there. Mom's upset about this bandit stuff. Oh, also, now that we're going back to Ligan, okay, last hour of the game, we do the hard level underneath the basement of the place, and hopefully he gets me an item. Why did I say basement? That basement. We do the hard level under the basement. Wait, I said that sentence like I'm in love with the cocoa. I said it the exact same intonation. I'm in love with the cocoa. She's in Lion in the basement. I never went into these shops. I did. Look at that fucking creep. You're staring at me as I sleep. That's a good rhyme. So the smith's shop is, I think, bottom left. I think here. Yes, here. Aha! Yeah. Cow? This cow seems shy. What? How do I know that the cow seems shy? What, does it have, like, you know, blush marks and then it's like going ooh ooh on the side? Ooh, slag. He's cute. Oh no. No. We cannot. We can't pull a Zeus. Okay. We can't. This is a game about Christianity, not the Greek gods. I really hope we do not have sex with the cow. She is buried in the basement. Yeah. She is buried in the basement. I'm in love with the Coco. She is buried in the basement. There's something there. There's something there. This cow seems shy. He's cute. Yeah, a normal sentence from normal me. Okay, that's fair. Okay, too fair. But still, more normal than I am. More normal than the rest of them. Where is the smith? Where is Cran? I guess I need to find Cran somewhere. I'm assuming you have to go and find Cran somewhere specific and then activate like the whole chain of quests or something. But how do I do this now? Let's look around town. Cran? Still living, are you? Still living, are you? Keep it that way, okay? Okay, man. Sorry. Sure, thanks. I appreciate it, sir. Still living, are you? Boo! Thump! I came here to be a ghost. This pub's already haunted, so now I'm scared. Where could Cran have gone? That's the... I can't buy things from them because of my difficulty level. I can't buy bullets either. I'm actually curious what the... Oh, but bullets was a double damage. This takes me to the rooftop over here. By hitting the flower. There's like a flower hidden behind it. So you go up here. Where does this go again? Right, this goes into the fake chest that blows up when I hit it. But there's somewhere in Ligon. Ow. Do you ever hate when you scratch your part of your body and then you accidentally scratch like a pimple? I just did that and it cut my... It like cut pretty deep. Ooh, it hurts so much. Ooh, it hurts so bad. Ooh, it feels so good but so bad. Ooh, it feels really nasty actually. Oh god, it feels painful. It was on the back of my neck too, so it feels like someone like stabbed me in my neck. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Oh, you know what? I bet you Ligon's hanging out inside there. Put alcohol on it, like on the pimple. Does it actually work? Wait, okay. What if I drink the alcohol instead? Let me drink the alcohol inside, please. I made that tree. That tree doesn't go anywhere. Ligon is not here. Where's Ligon? What if I drink the alcohol instead, huh? That should work, right? Yeah. You know the things you want to do, but you can't tell anyone? Okay, in Michelle Park. Oh yeah, I never went to the apartment complex of Michelle Park. I've never gone to Michelle Park in the southwest. I should go. Outside of Ligon, right, this is a sniper guy, but I've done the sniper thing. Where are they? I like to put things in boxes. Ligon life is full of boxes. Look widely. Look widely. Ligon life is full of boxes. Look widely. Ligon life is full of boxes. Look widely. Maybe it's telling me to bring all the boxes everywhere. I like to put things in boxes. Does that make sense? What is this? Please bump an object, then bump... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Where? Does the smith not exist? I guess the smith doesn't exist. Maybe they're in the waterway? But then... Why would they not exist? Maybe I have been missing something very obvious. You want to rewrite history books? Why did I commit? Oh yeah, this was the light novel person. I can't open this because it's missing something. Okay, you know what? We do the basement of the weird home. We do the basement of the creeper's home. We hope that the smith shows up. We hope that Cran shows up and then they can help me. I hope that I can get... Oh, you know what? I think it's hard mode. Because I'm at hard mode, I bet you don't get access to Cran. So I think Cran's story ends here. We never know about Cran, so they turn Cran into a cow who we're going to have sex with. So the Cran story has ended and we have to have sex with the cow to continue it. That's cool. That's really cool. So you can't even get a new weapon. I actually... At first I was like, it's kind of a cool hard mode, but then now I feel like you do miss out on too much. Because if you can't even get a new weapon, you never really experience different playstyles, which I think would be interesting from the perspective of the game. Or I'm wrong. I'm hoping that I'm just wrong. I've already failed. Ew, ew, ew. I forgot how hard this is. Oh no. I'm hoping that I'm just wrong and that you do actually get to see them at some point. Okay, just kill me. But I have a feeling that that's the challenge. Because, again, like, I feel like a hard mode shouldn't reduce your options. I feel like it being hard should, by nature of it being harder, gives you more ways to use those options that you have, right? Like, it lets you experiment more with things. But I think here they go the opposite way, and maybe a little bit too deep into that opposite way, which causes problems. What is that doorway over there, too? Oh, I bet you it's connected to everything. Ow. I'm dead. Kill me. This is hard. Okay, maybe hard mode was a bad choice. I could turn it down now. There is an option in the options to turn it off. But again, I'm so deep in that I'm worried about losing stuff. Like an achievement or... You know what it is? Maybe that's the meta commentary. Like, why are you making it harder for yourself for the sake of an achievement that no one cares about except for you? But if I don't care about this, then what's there to care about? That's life. Just kill me. Okay, don't kill me. I'll do it myself. Oh, okay, you killed me. Okay, fuck off. Oh, you know what? The first time I did this, I didn't have the gun. I never had the gun for this level. Now I have the gun. I forgot that we were just stuck here for hours because I was trying to like brute force it with the sword. But now we have a gun. I need to think about this, the gun tactics here. The gun fu. Good. I didn't aggro the thing. Good. That hit me, really? That's actually BS. Wow. Dead. Okay, I can use the gun to shoot some of these now. See? Pretty handy. Oh, okay. Even with the gun, it actually does make it easier. Okay. Okay, this is it. This is the final push. Because I really want to see what's down there. Maybe I should just keep going and get better weapons and then try it again. But that doesn't... You know what it is? It feels antithetical to the game. To get something stronger, you know what? Hantani's challenge was the... Hantani is the creator of the game. This is the director's cut. You're watching and playing the director's cut of the game, so you should just enjoy the experience. I say as I die again. We're gonna be stuck here for so long. Maybe I'll never beat this. Maybe, you know what it is? I know some people who have been playing Diablo for 20 years, and it's like, I finally made an infinity! Or, I have the Enigma rune ward! And it's like, yeah, but like, you've been doing this for like 30 years, man. And it's like, I finally got a jaw rune! Time to give up. I hate the aggro. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me now. Kill me now. Kill me now. What sick manner of torture is this? Okay, okay, I have that down. Just gotta be careful. I can't hit it from the right side. I need to hit it from the left side. Ow. Hey! Maybe I bring them to the bottom. If I bring them to the bottom, maybe it's doable. You know what? Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I should come back here. Or maybe can I lower the difficulty and then bring it back up? Just for this one section? Not that that's good, but like, I just want to see what's like down here. Swing and a miss. Ow. Okay, the gun kind of helped there. I can do 2 hits, shoot it with the gun, and then stop hitting it. I can't believe the blades hit me. But I know now how much damage my gun does. Because, oh, that's the other thing too. I kind of wish that leveling up was still in it. Because I feel like, I mean, to be fair, there was a difficulty below hand tannies, which probably would have let you still level up. You're inside the wall, are you? Really weird buggy. Not buggy as in like bad, but like buggy as in like the game's trying to make sense of what I'm trying to like do here. Okay, okay, okay. I can't believe that it hit me. You can shoot the blades? How did I shoot the blade? What? Sorry, I swung at the blade. Oh, you know what? My swing probably breaks everything. But I can't activate my bump slash. So I can't bump slash off of a bullet, but my bump slash will break the projectile. If I can exploit that, maybe it's good. Also, maybe I don't even need to break this one. Fuck off! Fuck off! Oh my god. I didn't know that if you jump to hit something, if you jump at an angle from a downward angle, it can push you down. Oh, Jesus. Okay, one more try. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna leave. I actually can't do this. This is painful. But I just want to know what's at the end. It has to be something good. It has to be something amazing back here. I really hope it's not money because I can't spend money. And I hope it's not food or something because I can't like use food either. Why did that aggro? Why did you aggro? I don't get how sometimes it aggroes. Okay, maybe I do it. Chat, do I do it? Will I regret tomorrow if I lower the difficulty? Maybe. Because in doing so, what does that mean? Do I admit that I'm weak? But maybe that's the point of the game. Hantani's challenge is the biblical thing. It's like the parable. It's like admit that you're a weak human being. No? Isn't that the point? SMH. Imagine being so weak that you admit that you're weak. Nothing wrong with being weak, chat. There's nothing wrong with being weak. But I'm strong now! I'm weak. You fucker. I killed a bird. Wrong bird though. I need to kill this bird. Holy shit. It's these two spinning things too that are so hard to like deal with. Because they spin so fast. And the angle that they spin at, it's like you really have little. See, you have a very tight room. You have a very tight angle to like get in on it. Oh my god. Okay, last try. Last try, and then we'll simply move on to the next map. And then I'll come back later. You know what it is? Everything is about doing it later, right? There's nothing wrong with taking a challenge later, if only for your pride. It just means that you're not prideful enough. And if you're not prideful, maybe it's worth it to just give up. Why the heck can't you bookmark multiple tabs in Vanilla Chrome? You know what's funny? I had that same problem too. Can you do it in Firefox? Because I was trying to do it, I think in Firefox recently too, but I couldn't figure out how to like do it. Or maybe it was like how to like get the... I was trying to get all the URLs to like write down somewhere. Not to bookmark, but like just to write them down, to like save it in like a text file. Okay, I give up on this. This level, like, it feels like an ultra hard, super extra hard, extreme, supreme, you know, bonkers, insane clown posse hard level. What is this shit? Why is it so hard? No. What's over here? Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, good. What's this? Found 150 coins. Yay! Oh, I feel so much more relaxed now. Oh, I'm so much more happier. You know, in Firefox, you right-click and then there's bookmark tabs. Okay, is there one for like save tab URLs or something? So I've been trying to do with that because I like to put everything into like into my org files. Yep, I played in these woods, but that was long ago before thorns were everywhere. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe I can unlock the... I forgot. We have to clear Cran's name by killing the bandit. I forgot. Like, of course Cran isn't gonna show up. We have to, like, deal with the bandit. I'm a fool. Maybe we do get a new weapon, and I don't have to sleep with the cow. The Wandering Wilds. Wandering Wilds? Weld. Wait. Wandering Weld? Like a world. Paths vanish, paths reappear. The gorse won't give away, so let it rest. The what? Gosh. What the fuck is this? The gorse won't give way, so let it rest. Well, why is there like a whole different section? It's almost like a whole different level that you can get to on the bottom left. Huh? That's weird. I mean, let's just do this side then. Well, let's do this side first. No, but like, when am I ever gonna get the opportunity to go down here? Just to see. What? God, these level designs are so weird and so cool. Lost? Try marking path with lamp. Lost? What do you mean lost? Oh no. It's a, oh my god, it's a giant maze. Oh my god, I can do it. I can do this. I can do it. Watch this. Kill yourself. Alright, don't take that clip out of context. Please do not take that clip out of context. I'm telling the monster to kill itself. You fool. Come. Jump into the woods. Die. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, they can't die. I have to kill these ones, though. I mean, I guess I don't even need to kill the jumping ones, really. Oh, I do. I have to kill all of them. Okay. So, I guess that's like a multi-level thing now. This is cool. Man, every single level so far has been really good. Every single level has been really, really creative. But this one really goes to show how flexible they are with their design, but they don't even hold to the idea of a single level per level, if that makes sense. Like, they're even willing to, like, do entirely different sections almost. That's sick. Sections that are kind of like, you know, interconnected with other sections. Jump. Die. Oh shit. Okay, at least I don't have to deal with them for very long. Just gotta shoot these two? There we go. Wait, this is a very simple level, actually. It's sort of a... How did I get up there? Sort of a basic level. Not like super easy, but it feels like I should have gone here first. I feel like I probably skipped ahead a little bit too far the few couple times that I actually played this. And that's probably the reason why. Like, I probably started going way too far ahead of certain things, doing the hardest stuff first, when I should have been going to these areas first. Okay, now I see why they put the lamps in. I will get lost. Maybe. I can try this. Found some food. Tets takes the 100 hollow honey bun. 6 compost, and then we go here. This will teleport me to somewhere different. That's interesting. Okay! I didn't know that you jump. Okay, you jump. I mean, this whole level could have secrets anywhere, right? Because all the mechanics of the game of like finding spaces to search on, it could apply here too. You thought maybe copy link would copy all select tabs in clipboard, but it only copies the one that you right clicked on. It would have been cool if it did work like that, but I guess bookmarks are technically just a list of URLs, so maybe they can be exported somehow. Yes, so that's how I usually do it now. Is I export the URLs from the bookmarks. And you're correct. It'd be cool if it did do that. And actually, apparently, it's really easy to. You can actually make this extension that does exactly that. So I did find an extension that does exactly that, but I was hoping for like a native option. Because the extension, all it does is it just calls that on the list of the options, and then it just works. So I'm surprised that it isn't like a default option, because it doesn't seem like it's too complicated to do, and also seems pretty useful. That's been done. I'm gonna memorize with my mind. Why don't I use my memory? It's like a brain test. Use your brain to remember where you've been. What's the point of a brain if you don't use it? What's the point of a brain you don't use it? Imagine throwing away your godly blessing of a brain, just like the fisherman. Oh, this music is so nice. Wow. This game's soundtrack is so good. Oh no. What's all this? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Die. Thank you. Yeah. Not to say that it's easy to do it, but, you know, if the extension can do it, I feel like they could do it too. And also, once it's native, right? I feel like the more native options you have, the better, because then it's like, you no longer need to deal with, like, extensions. Because the one vector that's scary that I will say that Google was kind of right on is that you never really know what an extension is capable of doing. So it is scary to give an extension a lot of, you know, access to your thing, because it has access to everything, right? Even though I know that they did it just for ads, it's like I kind of agree with their assessment of like you don't really know what's gonna happen. People have also been liking shortcut for copying the URLs. Now imagine that this shortcut also copies all other tabs. What is shortcut? I've been liking shortcut for copying URLs. Shortcut, as in like, wait, is shortcut a separate application to do that? Maybe Emacs was right. Like, the Emacs philosophy of like having one single thing for everything, and the fragmentation, maybe trying to solve the fragmentation was actually a very noble goal. Because what do you mean that it's a separate application for copying things? Isn't that too much? Maybe I should fill out my like child's birth application on like via Emacs web browser. Maybe I will do all the documentation for my new child via Emacs. My child is an Emacs child. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Where the hell am I going? What is this? Oh, I see. You gotta go over here. Nothing here. You know, I actually wonder if anyone's ever done that, because you know how like people will like name their child after like a TV show character. I wonder if they also do that thing of like, you know, you like almost like imagine. Do you think that there are Apple children who have been in the Apple ecosystem ever since they've been born? I have a feeling that might be. They've been in the Apple ecosystem ever since they've been like born. Their parents registered them into the Apple Watch. Their biometrics are like on Apple servers. I think it happens. Oh my god. Imagine registering your child to be a Twitch streamer the day that they're born. Wait. That'd be sick. So you make a channel and you fill it for them. And then when they turn 18, it's like, honey, here's all the clout that we built for you. It's like, you recorded everything? Even the moment I shit myself? What, you don't like it, honey? We did this for you! No, it's like a thing in some browsers. You think maybe Zen has it? You're not sure. But basically people are like, I copy URLs too often. Every time, move your mouse, select the text and press Ctrl-C. You need a shortcut that does it instantly. Oh, like a hotkey is what you're saying then. Oh, you mean, I guess like the term shortcut feels, you know what it is? The term shortcut has had too many meanings assigned to it. We need to go back to the basics. A shortcut to me is a way to open the application by clicking on it. Change my mind. Change my mind. You can't. Whereas what you described is a script. Please help. You have a macro in QMK that does that. Wait, you have a macro to copy paste? What is sick? Oh, because you don't have to press multiple buttons. You just press one single button. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, hotkey you, I guess. You use them interchangeably. You're a part of the problem! Change my mind. You know, I've actually been meaning to experiment with the macros on my keyboard more. I don't really use them very much for much of anything at all. And I feel like if I experiment with them more, I might come up with something crazy. I can't believe that just took me backwards. What do you mean? Is the only true path this one path? Is this the only true path around? QMK? Hey, ChatGPT, make me a macro in QMK that allows me to file my taxes at the press of a button using TurboTax's free tax filing software. Apply today. You know what I mean? Maybe this is a waste of time. Not in terms of like the game mechanic, but like maybe I've been going the wrong. I need to like I should be doing the easiest option first. Just have AI do your taxes. Okay, so you know how right now there's a lot of things around AI, right? If you get your taxes done by an AI firm, can you throw the liability back on them? Like, couldn't you technically do tax fraud and then they get slammed for it? And then you just say that it's their AI that told you to do tax fraud? Is that not possible? And eat drywall. Oh yeah, true. And eat drywall. Very, very true. Don't forget to eat drywall, folks. That's what the good stuff is. All the money's in drywall now. Well, yeah. How far does the legal liability go for the AI thing, right? Because can you just say that the AI told you to commit tax fraud? I kind of want to try that now. What the hell is that thing? Blade Bird? Oh, like Beyblade? You know what I mean? Because it's like a Babe Bird. Babe Bird? I'm gonna die. It's no different than getting a lawyer to do it for you. So true. And you know what? That would be a great protest piece. If everybody banded together to do their taxes via AI and had it be terrible taxes that didn't make any sense and ultimately lost the government like billions of dollars, right? Like multiple billions. You could then argue that, wait a minute, isn't this the point of AI? Didn't you say that AI is like a real thing that's legally liable and is also like valid for what it like does? That's an effective protest. Take down the system by taking down the system. That's an effective protest, chat. Okay, who wants to do it first? And then you tell me if it works, and if it doesn't work, then I won't go to jail. Who is willing to throw their life away for me? I'll do it, streamer. I love throwing my life away for you. Fuck, I just got the healing, man. Fuck. It's not worth it. You bet they're still running things on the DOS. So true. They might be, actually. To be fair, think about it, right? Why did they ever change it? I don't think that they had to. Why did we ever leave DOS? It was the best that there was. It's like installing a different distro and saying, oh, you know what, maybe this will change my life. Maybe this will make my life a lot better. Maybe if I install this maybe if I install Arch Linux, I'll get a job. People will love me. My family will talk to me again. No, that never happens. I didn't know that was a field of spikes. I don't know why my brain didn't register the field of spikes. Okay. But this is a cool maze level. I actually enjoy this a lot. This feels like the game creator thinking about this feels like the game creator wanting to make a maze level and then saying that most maze levels suck. How do I make a good maze level that's fun? I really enjoy this. Because again, most maze levels suck. But a maze level that's done like this is interesting because it's a maze that you choose which way to go, and each one has a different challenge. What a smartly designed game. What a beautifully designed game. What an amazing game. What a masterpiece of a game. What a wonderful game. Why are you here? Hey, welcome to the pool of water, I guess. I'll leave him alone. He seems like he just wants to hang out there. Also, one gets good water, one gets bad water. You know? Maybe it's a good thing that I'm playing these games because I'm learning more and more about how to make a game, right? At some point, all this knowledge will help me make my own games. My totally real games that are totally being made right now. That are totally being absolutely made right now. Right at this very moment. Oh, thank God, progress is saved. I thought progress resets, but it does not. Oh shit! Got it. Come here. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Yes, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Yes, kill yourself. Yes, kill yourself. Yes. 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 I'm in. How do I get there? What? Actually, you guess this example is not equivalent to. Oh, wait, sorry. Judge, I'm not guilty. AI told me to kill him. But also, like, doesn't that happen now? Like, don't people actually take that advice from the AI? And they go like, oh, like, the AI told me to, like, kill someone? Isn't that, like, a real thing that happens now? I swear it does. And people believe that the AI is actually telling them to, like, kill someone? I'm not saying that you should, chat. I'm just saying that, like, it feels like that does happen. Please don't kill somebody. If you kill somebody, don't tie it back to my stream. You know what's crazy, actually? I was thinking about this, and I realized that's kind of terrifying, but streamers have a lot more influence over people than I thought, because there's a lot of people out there who seem to take the words of a person online very seriously. And I was like, oh dear God, it seems like everybody's like really, really deep into the streamer sphere. In terms of like it's weird where it's like people who are into streaming are really into streaming and they really seem to take the word of a person as like gospel. And it's not that that hasn't been happening before, because we have it happen all the time. I mean, this game is literally about that thing. Like the Bible is someone's just like gospel word. But like, it feels like streaming is taking it to the extreme with some very bad examples of like, you know, who a person is. Also, I just realized I can skip all this now because I opened the door over here. I get what this is. It's a maze to open this. I get it now. What have I told you to do that you've done, chat? Have any of you, you know, done anything based on my advice? What advice have I given you, actually? What advice have I given you? And has it been good advice? I guess it's good advice if it worked for you, even if it's necessarily a bad thing, right? Because it's like, at least it worked. Oh, streamer. I murdered several people today. Okay. Okay, that's two different doors that could have opened. I see. You could have chosen which way to go, but they're both equivalent, and then you could have just kept on going afterwards. I see. This is a sick level. What a cool concept. It's like you craft. It's like you're crafting the level route. Okay, that's a little complicated. That's a little complicated. If I just time this right, there we go. Now I'm safe. And then these guys can just hang out here and get cut up, and it should be okay. And then I can go back to the beginning? Why? Return to entrance. Why? I did all that for nothing? What do you mean? Why is the bridge broken? Wait, no it's not. I can just walk. Why would I return to the entrance? I guess... Wait, this has to be a tutorial level of some sort then. Because like, maybe the tutorial is, hey, look inside the water. But at the same time, is this very late for this type of tutorial? Or maybe because I'm just too observant? Maybe I'm just really good at the game. Yeah. Maybe I'm just that good. Yeah. What was this? The other world. There's no way this is the other world. What? This is where Niam is. Princess Niam. Wait a minute, they're growing weed. Oh my god. The Angels' Town. Remember that like weird town where they were like doing weed and having sex? The fairies are growing weed and making the angels high and causing them to sin. Not Earth. The fairies are causing the angels to sin, which makes them fall out of favor with God. Mysterious homeworld of Fae. Oh shit. We've discovered the secrets. I know what's going on. Trespassers will be destroyed and eaten. Yes. Like I believe in your threats. I'm not afraid of you. I've killed hundreds of your kind. I think, maybe. I don't know. Here? This is a very dead, empty place. There's like nothing going on here. It's very sad. Which I guess is sort of the point, because they're being pushed deeper and deeper into the center of the earth, where they don't want to be, and where they're going to be stuck there even further, right? Like, that's what that other one said. Where they're now permanently stuck down here, almost. And their only place to go is even deeper and deeper, but as they go deeper and deeper, it gets worse and worse for them. Weird. I don't know why I keep doing this. It is weird. Found some food. Taste the normal carrot. Yeah, carrot free from sin. Yeah. 6 compost. This is a bookshelf. Wood carving for fun and adoption. Step-by-step instructions for crafting a changeling. Leather strap included! Scan, scan, scan! I have to. There's too many secrets. I feel like there has to be more. But what now? Where? This has to be the home of a Niam, right? Oh, the humanities. 7 time-tested tips for raising a human child. Interesting. Very interesting. The there that is here. Finding the other world in our hearts. Stop? Okay. Are they trying to... Maybe, I mean, to be fair, I guess it's like if the angels came to Earth, but the Earth was already inhabited by the Fae, then the humans and the Fae have been coexisting for many, many years. Even if it's been a violent coexistence, they've been coexisting with each other for, you know, however many years that they've been doing so, right? So I guess it makes sense in the grand scheme of the game's lore. The autobiography of Peg Sayers of the Great Blasket Island. You think... You remember, through me, you discovered a shortcut. Actually put a process in the background internal instead of closing it. That was useful. I taught you that? Really? How'd I teach you that? What? Wait, really? Oh, I'm actually pretty impressive with myself. Wow. Because if you ask me that question now of like, hey, do you know that shortcut? I'd be like, what the fuck do you mean? But I think I know what you're talking about. I used it a couple times before, but I don't remember it anymore. You think so? Okay, I'm gonna take credit for it anyways because it sounds cool. Thank you for giving me credit. Thank you. Hello, fellow beasts, fellow fairies. Can I kill you? Mother, father, why are we encaged, my sister? My darling Tertullian, my precious sweet cheese. Though our bodies be imprisoned, our true spirits fleet upon the warm winds of the land of the young, the new earth. The day is coming. Princess Nyam shall drive out all the angels, and then all we have suffered shall be paid back sevenfold. Mother, father, I doth know you to speak the truth. If it please you, forgive my quarreliousness. All is forgiven, Tertullian, dearest. Hooray! So they're plotting to take back the earth and kill people. Chat, I need to kill this thing. I'm gonna kill the child. I can't. I'll have the bullets. Are you kidding me? I couldn't kill him. I wanted to see if the dialogue would change after killing the son. But they are stuck in there. They've been imprisoned, and they're imprisoned because they're waiting for Princess Nyam to do everything. Wait, is that why she's called Princess Nyam? It's like a Nyan thing. It's made to make you say Nyan Nyan, like a Nyan cat. You think it was like, use this shortcut as one of the ways to close Vim, and then you're like, what do you mean you use the close Vim? And then you know that he had a bunch of Vim instances working in the background. Oh, you're right. I do remember that. Yeah. And it's like it doesn't actually close it, and I had to explain to you that all it does is it just hides it. Yeah. I do remember that sequence here, but I don't remember how it ended up being. Like, what's the shortcut that you use now then? It's just a mask, but it looks like Cran. And the bandit's padded armor. Someone was trying to frame Cran as the bandit. Oh my god. That's cinema. Caitlin, the lost child of the woods, comes out and says, "Ha, it's me. I'm the one who framed Cran to get rid of the monster around my mother. You should have minded your own business, like ZZ or something." Actually, yeah, what was the thing again? Vim ZZ. Okay, I have to go. Okay, the chat. Okay, I went to Hacker News, and then there was like a shit post thing on the other website, but then the website's no longer available. X and ZZ are equivalent, but you didn't use like capital ZZ, right? Wait, was it ZZ? I don't think you actually used ZZ. Wasn't it something else? Write current file if modified and quit, same as X. I actually could have just opened new Vim, and then I could have just done like help ZZ. Help ZZ, like Z, but leave the cursor in the same column. Oops. If in the thing, sorry, wrong one. So it should be ZZ. So help ZZ. Write the current file if modified and close the current window is same as X. If there are several windows for the current file, only the current window is closed. Current window is closed if there's several windows for the current file. And I think it's because if you opened multiple windows, then all the windows were still open because it only closes the current window, because the current file would still be opened in those, as opposed to like Q. Record type letters. The Q command. Wait, sorry, not to Q. Sorry. Q is fine to you. I guess. Yeah, I guess so. H quit. Quit the current window. Quit Vim. This is the last edit window. If this is the last edit window, this fails when changes have been made and refuses, but it's only if you have another edit window. Confirm quit. Who the fuck uses this? Who types in conf quit? Quit without writing. Quit C quit. Quit always without writing and return an error code. Write to the current file and close the window. I don't know how we got to that conversation. I remember there was a solution, but I don't remember why your thing didn't close. And it's like, I don't know what's the point of, like, because it's like, ZZ seems like it should close, and Q should have the same behavior too. Because Q has the same behavior of like staying open if it's the last edit window. I think your problem was that you just kept backgrounding things and never opening them back open again. I think that was your problem. And I think that's a unique problem to your workspace, which is like, you had to stop backgrounding things. You should have minded your own business. Huh? Caitlin! You're the bandit? Look at that mouse zoom. See? Neovide is a great GUI for it. It looks nice. Still, I'm glad it's you who found me out. Finally, a worthy opponent. I've trained my whole life for this. Caitlin, you're going to die. Caitlin Morrow. So she has to keep running until she gets tired. Okay, I don't know how to kill her. And then she gets tired. Okay. She has a gun. Holy shit. Wait, she's so much stronger now. Why is she so much stronger? I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure out the attack patterns, but it's really difficult. I think you only get one opportunity. You think it's some universal new shell shortcut. The thing is, you don't remember what the shortcut actually was. Oh, so you think it's your shell shortcut interfering with the vim ZZ command, thereby doing something else entirely different, and thereby backgrounding the thingy-mabob instead of closing the thingy-mabob when you'd want it to be closed. I get what you mean. You know, that's the fun part of technology, is that there's so many different layers that when something interacts with something and has a bad interaction, you can't figure out what what happens. It's my biggest problem right now with most technology. There's too many layers. You know what we need? Why'd I kill them? I could have used them to break them out of jail. Maybe. We need an operating system per application. And you only get that one layer. If you want to do something else with a different layer, you have to like install something new, completely new. That way you don't get confused and lost. This is kind of nuts. Caitlin, stop it, Caitlin. You're crazy, Caitlin. You're gonna kill me, Caitlin. Caitlin, you're gonna kill me, Caitlin. Okay, I think I know what to do. I'm trying to figure out how to make her vulnerable. The one point of vulnerability is when she gets tired, right? But you only have time for one hit. Doesn't really seem good. Only one hit doesn't really seem like much. Like, that's the only time that you get to hit her? That seems crazy to me. You maybe use the plants to walk her into them to do damage? You can. And then she makes fire bombs. Like, the problem too is that she makes fire bombs. She makes fire bombs. She drops a bunch of things. I can only really hit her when she's shooting. But really, there's not really much of a way for me to like do that because of the range of when she does it. She might be really far away from like a wall or something. I can't really do much. So I think I just need to play it safe. And during this, okay, it's about spacing. You know this boss fight's really cool because even the mechanic of this boss, you have to care about the spacing of where you are and like where and where the boss is. So for instance, I had to make her use her fire bullets only in certain zones. Only in certain zones should I let her make a fire thing. And then have the plants be something that she has to walk over. I'm dead. Actually, you think it stops the application, so it just took a RAM. Oh, like it stopped the process, or it like paused the process, and then, but it's still there. But at least it doesn't consume CPU. I see. Your swap is what, 16 gigabytes, not 2, which means you've been running out of memory with 46 gigabytes of memory, not 32. You're fucked. How do you run out of memory with? How do you run out of 32? What are you doing with 32 gigabytes of memory that you're running out? And you're not gaming. Maybe you should make your swap more then. No, I think you should make your swap less. I think you need to stop running so many things so many things at the same time. Not to say that it's not nice to be able to run anything that you want, but like 32 is a lot. Like I feel like if you're 32, you should not be having issues. I'm sorry to say it, you have a problem. You have a hoarding problem. You have a process hoarding problem. It's time to give up. Let your processes die. Let your child die. Let your child processes die. Fork your children. Let them die. Because that's a lot, chat. That's like a lot. I feel like you should not be suffering in terms of RAM with 32. If I can compile multiple projects and I can work in multiple different languages with like multiple heavy tools, I don't think you should be and also play games while streaming. In fact, I have like an entire LSP running right now. It's just sort of like sitting there because the project's still open. You shouldn't be having problems on your end. You know what it is? Learn to close your applications. Boom! Actually, it's 30 since GPU eats 2. Oh, true. Actually, how do you measure, like, what's like a reasonable amount that your PC should take as like a baseline of your performance? Like how do you measure that? Because I was thinking to myself, let's say we actually make a game, right? And I was actually thinking about this. For the VR chat world, it actually has a number of requirements, like a minimum requirements, but I don't know how to quantify that. So how do I quantify it within the world's description of like what you need? Like how do you determine that like, oh, you need XYZ like a VRAM to run the sculpting logic? Let's say. And then I wondered, how do you as a game developer decide what is your minimum requirements for your game? Because that seems really difficult to do. Unless you test on every single machine, it doesn't seem possible to. Because how do you know? What if it could run on something lower, but you don't have access to it because it's no longer made, right? And maybe it's just the best guess. You know what it is? There should be a crowdsourced type of thing of like, you know how like there's like a low spec gamer YouTube channel where they try to play games in the lowest possible spec with like shitty graphics card and like really poor settings. They should just make that person. Steam should hire that person to do it professionally for every single game. And then you have a guaranteed minimum requirements thing. Because I'm understanding the boss fight. I messed up. Run through your spikes. Okay, you're too far now. Please come closer. You're too far still? Oh man. There's too many plants on the floor. I have to start shooting. No! It's just because you have an integrated GPU and doesn't have its own VRAM. Wait, I didn't know that. So wait, integrated GPUs use your RAM? I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense. But in my mind, I always thought that even an integrated GPU would have its own VRAM and it wouldn't share memory with like RAM. So do you have like a shared actually you should exploit that, chat. You should write into the RAM there and then read it from your GPU. You can do some crazy things with it. Wait, do you think people have done that? Because you know how like MacBooks now, like the M1 has like a shared memory thing, right? You could just do that with your shitty integrated GPU and then call it the next new, AI machine. I think it's doable. Okay, shoot to clear the plants. I think the plants are... I have to keep clearing them. You're onto something here, chat. I think you're onto something here. It's doable. It seems doable. And maybe, to be fair, that's also probably how they actually decided on the idea. Besides the fact that it's just annoying to have to do a memory read between the two and then ferry data between like CPU and GPU. So you think people are already doing something like that considering the RAM prices? Wait, that's true. So RAM prices are high, right? Whenever conditions get to bad, at some point innovation starts to occur because it's cheaper than having to buy something new, right? And that's a good theory of maybe it's forcing people to try to think about how to make it possible to write in a shared memory model such that you can use your VRAM as an alternative for RAM and vice versa, which will lead to the next level of performance within games. Because really, if you get rid of that, barrier, if you get rid of all that syncing and it's just available for you to like use, then it's easy. You're onto something, chat. You're onto something. It's totally not like the major game companies like Microsoft and stuff aren't already spending money on this and as like a legit thing instead of having to do it as a hack. It's not like they've already got some solutions on their consoles, and it's not like they're, you know, betting on the fact that the prices will stay high and then someone will like hopefully solve it. It's not like it's a real thing with real solutions already out there. I can take credit for it. I'm taking credit for it. Okay, that's crazy that you shot me after. Yes, there we go. Oh my god. I need more ammo. Ow. Oh my god. You keep planting plants, please. Okay, good. Her hitbox is very thin, so I can't rely on her to like touch the plants. If she was less thin, like if she wasn't such a skinty queen, I think it'd be easier to use her to clear her own plants. But like, she slays. Literally. I'm dying! Chat, you will never find another person who can do an entire boss fight while theorizing about how to solve the RAM shortage by making use of your GPU. Yeah, it's exactly that, because VRAM amount has been the biggest bottleneck to run AI. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And honestly, it has a lot of like general use applications, which is nice. Like you could use it for games, you could use it for visualization, so it's like a nice technology that could be in the use anywhere. But yeah, it's been a bottleneck. But at the same time, I don't know enough about GPU specialized for the purpose to say otherwise, because like I know they've been coming out with some interesting pieces of technology specifically for AI use because of the unique operating requirements of that space. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they have an entirely different model of even working with things on like the server side of things compared to the consumer side, which is mostly just like a hodgepodge of like commodities hardware, right? So like I'm sure the server side has some crazy tech already that's probably actually I know for sure that there are, because there are papers everywhere. I just haven't read them. I'm just lazy. Reading papers, that's for losers and nerds. Why do that when you can play Angeline era? I don't need an AI girlfriend. I have a wife. Chat, do you think anyone's ever divorced their partner because of their AI partner? I think that's a reality. You remember the AI subreddit that I showed you? The AI boyfriend one? I bet you some of them have definitely left their old partners because of the AI. It must have happened. Imagine getting cucked by an AI. But yeah, it's a one thing that I've been meaning to really delve into more. Not to say that it's like, you know, worth it, but sort of just to keep up with the times, right? Make sure that I'm still aware and up to date of all the cool new things being developed by the space of, you know, machine learning and AI stuff. Because a lot of the hardware improvements have been very interesting and have a lot of like, I feel like, uses elsewhere, which is true because, you know, they have been using it elsewhere. I know that, like, for instance, like some consoles even use it, but I don't remember. I think it was the Xbox with Ratchet and Clank that actually used like certain cool new things too, or maybe that's like old news now. It's probably a few years out of date, but like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's some way to utilize all that technology for something more useful and better for society. Like bringing a smile to someone's face, you can't beat that. AI boyfriend? No need. Faster gaming? That's sick. I think in China, because in AI grade GPUs with a lot of VRAM are not allowed to be sold to the country, people started to modify gaming GPUs by manually soldering. So what's funny is that it's not new. The manual soldering thing has been around for a long time. There's actually a bunch of mods even for like the 2080, like all the way since like the 2080 Ti came out, where they modded it to have like a shit ton of RAM. But you are correct about the GPU thing. Though I think it's not like a... I don't think it's that they're not allowed to be sold to China. I think it's that they're not allowed to be sold to China from the US. So they could buy it in a roundabout way through like a third party. As far as I can tell, at least when I last read it, it seemed like it was specifically from the route of like the US into China, but also don't, like, I'm not a lawyer, nor do I understand the language of that stuff, so. But that's what it seemed like to me. But yeah, it's yeah. Those like mods have been happening for a very long time. I've actually wanted to try it to see what I could do with it, but I've heard that the performance is like iffy depending on how you do it. Like it's possible to mod it because like, you know, because the chip itself does have support for it, some of them. Because it's like the chip is the same chip that's reused in like models with like higher VRAM counts. They just don't set it up because, you know, it's not guaranteed. It all depends on what you possibly got. And also, like, I heard that the performance of like just like the VRAM in terms of like the speeds might not be just as good. So it's like, it's iffy on if it's even worth it. Yeah, something like that. Basically, yeah, exactly. Like it's harder to get them, yeah. But I've been meaning to like look into it more. Because honestly, at the prices of GPUs now, like it's crazy. And with the RAM shortage, right? And because RAM shortage also affects GPUs too, if the prices keep going up for this hardware, and I want to upgrade at some point, it's like there'll never be a good time to upgrade. And my 2080 Ti is still really good, but it'd be nice to have something nicer. And if I do want to upgrade, maybe it's cheaper to just mod this thing to hell and back. Like instead of spending like what, $2,000 to make a new PC, to buy a single component of a PC, I'd rather just risk my old graphics card, which would be out of date anyways, try the mod, see if it works, and then buy the thing if it doesn't work anyways, which I would have had to anyways, you know what I mean? So I do want to try it. There's a RAM shortage? Yeah, sadly. It's really strange. I mean, I don't know the reasons behind it though. It's because everything's being earmarked for AI, right? Like I know that Crucial recently left the consumer market, and now they're focusing solely on the server side stuff, right? Server side components, mainly for AI, right? And I guess in general for other things too. Like you could do it for other things, but that's specifically the main driver is like how much is being used by the AI industry. Don't look at the prices. Yeah, exactly. My brother, he actually his PC. So it's so funny because like whenever a game updates its requirements, I always think to myself like, are you sure you want to do that? Because you lock off some players, right? And the game that he played was Warzone, and they don't allow him to play without TPM2, and he wanted to get a new motherboard, a new thing so he could play the game. He wanted to see if he could fix his current motherboard and or use a new one to play Warzone with its new TPM2 requirements. And I told him about the prices, and then he was like, forget that. And honestly, these prices are out of control. Like, no average consumer can possibly have it. I have it because, again, I'm lucky the opportunities I have, so it's easier for me to get it than other people, but I recognize that it's just way too much. And even many years ago, I would have said, hell no. You know what I mean? It's only because I'm greedy now. I'm a greedy rich bastard. I'm a greedy rich fucker. And so it's like, it just doesn't seem worth it. But yeah, just like looking at the prices, it's like what? It's like 5 times or some shit, or like 2 times as much as it used to be. I was like, damn, the prices are slowly going up again. It sucks. You were thinking of getting more, I guess you're going to ignore it now. Yep, sorry. You get nothing. Enjoy your lack of everything, sadly. Don't you love when other markets get closed off and the prices of things goes way up? I'm gonna do the final hit on Caitlyn with a broom to really seal the deal and let her know how much stronger I am. Ow. Who knows? Maybe it's actually the best time to upgrade because it might get worse. Yeah, that's the true. Because everyone's saying that it's a bubble, right? But a bubble will last as long as the people running the bubble want it to like last. So there's no guarantee that the bubble will eventually pop and it will be free of the prices. There's a good chance. It's a non-zero chance, that the bubble could continue forever, and we will never see freedom from it. So maybe it's worth it to buy now, because maybe the prices will never go back down. And if you don't buy now and they keep going up, then it's over for you. Wait, how come you need more RAM? Did your thing die? You're like PC? You just upgraded a few months ago. Nice! You didn't want your PC to struggle when rendering in the creator. Honestly, good timing then. Very, very fortunate timing. Congratulations. You accidentally beat the market. Me, finance bros, when they say they can time the market, when all of a sudden random companies pull out of the consumer market, and now there's no like RAM anywhere. I can time the market, bro. Trust me. I'm so good at timing things, bro. You don't believe me? Watch this. Don't die. Don't die. I'm so close. No! The fire landed and it killed me. I went too close to the right side. But yeah, it's like every year that I think of upgrading, I'm always like, maybe next time, maybe next time. Just doesn't seem worth it. It's why I really enjoy these like all-in-one packages now. Like, flew too close to the sun. Yeah, exactly. Like the Steam frame. It's why I think the Steam frame really is nice. Because again, having the PC, trying to find the parts, I forgot how annoying that process was. Like, it's fun to look at the parts, but it's also really annoying to have to think about, okay, compatibility of parts, so the parts that you have, and then it's like factoring that in with your prices. Do you want to upgrade these parts, or do you want to like, you know, try and keep them for as long as you can? And then trying to teach someone who has never done that, or doesn't remember how to do it, like what the market's like now. It's so painful that it wasn't even fun anymore, right? Where it's like, a console, you just get a console and that shit just works. So it's like, again, you can't beat the fact that the console is so easy to use, that it's very easy to set up, okay? And you also can't beat the fact that like the price fluctuation of a console feels much more stable past a certain point. With the old enough console, you sort of know what you're getting in terms of the performance as well as like what it has. And my brother, so I lent him my PS4 to go play Warzone, right? Because it's way easier than building like a whole new PC and stuff, right? And he was like, hey, it's so much better than his old PC. And I was like, yeah, it's a lot better. You can still play with mouse and keyboard too. Simple, easy solution, doesn't need crazy complex, like, you know, advice on what to buy things, waiting for sales, waiting for things to like go down in price, wondering why the prices are going up, having no control over it because it, you know, it's all based on market factors out of our control. Sometimes it's nice to just have things work. And that's why I'm excited for the Steam frame too. Like, I'm excited that there's like a full-on integrated everything, because honestly, that saves you a lot of the trouble even of making like a VR-ready machine. Because as much as I hate the meta ecosystem, I recognize that they had the smartest move, which is you make something that's integrated like a console, it becomes the same space as a console, which is anybody will buy it and it'll just work and people can sort of like enjoy what they have, and it drives unit sales of product. Because software needs hardware support to work, and if the hardware support is easy to obtain and is simple to understand and it just works, it's much easier to sell the product. It's also why I think, say, a Linux machine, like a Linux laptop, is a really good choice. Even if it's like a commercial product, I think having a pre-built totally makes sense or something, even though it doesn't really make sense in the terms of like, you know, the spirit of the thing, because it helps sell the units, aka it helps get more people onto Linux, because there's no need to faff around with the machine, among other things. I can't wait for the revolution. All this to say, it's nice when things just work out. But I get why people are like, oh man, why does it have to be this? It's no longer like a PC VR thing, because it's its own thing, but it's like you kind of have to compete on that angle. It's a bit like pre-built PCs. I don't think the pre-built PC market works anymore because consoles are such a strong sell now. I think when consoles were a worse sell in terms of like the game library, the ease of use, and or the cost of it, plus the performance to price ratio, pre-built PCs make more sense in terms of like what you would get. But now because the price of PC has gone way up and consoles have stayed relatively stable, it's much harder. You know what I mean? Like it's just like some markets have just died and other markets have come up. And it's nice when these markets are able to be abused and utilized to like do whatever goal that you have in Valve's case, like VR as well as Linux dominance into to like move away from like Microsoft, because those side effects are tangible and they do have a real effect. Do you like how I just talked about that whole thing with like buzzwords? Caitlin, it's okay. We'll return what you've taken. It's never too late to find forgiveness. I didn't know. For 16 years, I never knew that these brambles were Earth's brambles. That this river touched my mother's fingers first. That I could have walked away. It's pretty funny if you think about it. Caitlin, it took everything I had to leave this false other world, to return to humankind. And then, can you imagine? I was faced with her. Who is her? And fake otherworld, that's true, because the real otherworld is in the depths of the earth. This is simply a fake where they're going to. Was it intentional that they made this fake then, as a great prank? They called her my sister. The imposter who stolen my life. Oh, she's talking about Cran. She comes back home and all of a sudden her life has this other person there. This creature, like the one of many that have been hiding her here, who have been lying to her whole life saying she can't stay here. And she was kind to me. She welcomed me in. A wooden doll without a soul is a better person than me. Tets, please keep it secret what I've done. It would break Mama's heart. No! Stolen into exile. May she find forgiveness. The changeling sister's bicone has been set free. Oh my god. Tets obtained. The changeling sister's bicone. There's still a bit of blood on it. Well, looks like she's dead. Okay, so that's sad. I didn't realize that she had a bicone. And now it makes me wonder, what are these bicones? The thing that's interesting about this game is it's making you question things, right? It sets up this framework and then says, this is the framework. It hasn't changed anything about the framework. It just tells you more details about the framework that expands your understanding. It's actually kind of beautiful in a way. The fairies were here on Earth beforehand. These bicones that the angels want come even from people. People where it's embedded within them. I don't know, what is a bicone? What exactly is that? She has to kill herself to give the bicone over, and she doesn't want us to tell the truth to Mama because it would break her heart. She could have had forgiveness. She could have been able to move on, but instead she chooses to die, and in doing so gives us her bicone. So what are these things? And Tets, even though he needed the bicone, didn't know that she had it probably, and so said, we can still work this out. Tets found a key. It only opens gates in this level. I may have inherited my father's chess-making company, but I had a touch of humanity. Now she's dead. She's fucking dead. They killed her. She's fucking dead and they killed her. And then it makes you wonder, it's like, what are the angels then? Are the angels really as good as they say they are? How can they be when it costs this much to open the throne? That much life and that much suffering. Mother, father, why are we doth engaged? Okay, the day is coming. Princess Nyam. Hooray. I killed every single one. Chan, I just killed an entire family. Oh my god. The compost is being found in there because they took shits inside of the cage. I just killed an entire family of fairies. This is a sad story. And it's very effective how well they told the story and how well the story, like, the story really relies on you being observant. Like, the story relies on you being observant of everything that was going on to make sense of why that happened and what feels to be like the larger story that is being told here in terms of like the role of the angels and the fairies and sort of the impact on the world, right? Obviously, the fairies are bad because they're the ones who kidnapped her first. Okay, they kidnapped her first to go into this fake other world to play a prank on the mom for no reason, right? But still, are they really that good if a person can get that low and they can't find forgiveness? Like, that's a fascinating thing to think about. Because again, it's sort of, you know, it's the Bible, right? It's like you've sinned. We humans always naturally sin. So it's like, what do you do? A litter box. It's labeled Caitlin's going box. Sniff it. And look at that. I never even drew that connection. Her litter box. Remember when Cran found her inside the woods? And she was like, I'm sorry for peeing in the woods. I couldn't find the box. Why was she so hesitant to pee in the wild, and why did she need the box? And what is a litter box? What does that imply? A litter box is used by cats, a pet. She was never treated like a person here the entire time. Caitlin was always treated like the human pet of the fairies. The entire time. The human pet. That's why she wanted to piss inside the box. Her life was short, 16 years full of sorrow. And I feel sorry for her that she had to die this way. But I promise... that's my whole speech. You can tell a whole speech of like, I promise I'll avenge you and make the world a better place so people like you will never have to suffer, but I don't really... That's not really my job. Anyways, we're gonna move on now. But that's some good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good storyline. And to see all those pieces come together, to rely on you to remember what happened, and then to draw those connections, and then to go, that's what it is. That's what this whole game feels like. That's the beauty of this game, right? This game is beautiful in that way. The entire game is built to be like this. The things that you see in the world, the things that you encounter, the things that you do, the things that you stumble upon, everything is to instill you with this feeling of like, that's what it is. I get it now. Or like, that's what's going on. You don't get that from games anymore. Again, every first-person shooter that you see is just the same linear campaign. It feels like a lot of like action RPGs even at some point sort of like doesn't really play with the idea of discovery, right? This feels similar to the Elden Ring up to the point where I played it, where it's like there's so many different things hiding in different places that you just don't know about, that when you stumble upon it and you realize what's going on, it makes you feel like, it has that same level of discovery, but even in a weird way, more so because it's so unique in the way that it executes itself. The execution of it in this game is so unique that it feels like it's more, even because it's different. That's why it fills a whole different space, and yet it fills that same sort of like feeling of like, it's nice, it's good. Hello there, with some care. Your daughter is dead. Gran tried to kiss me once. If only they knew the life that was lost. If only they knew what was going on the whole time. We're almost done. I have to go in half an hour for sure. I just want to check out a couple more things. I can go up to the cornfield and I'll save up there so I remember where we go next time. I want to see if Cran is now in town as well. If Cran is in town, I can maybe buy things. Let's see. Hopefully she is. Would be a shame if I killed her sister and... Well, it would be a shame if her sister killed herself and we don't get anything for it, you know what I mean? What a shame. But this game is good. I knew it was going to be good because the demo was so strikingly amazing, but I didn't know it'd be this good. But it really is just that good. They somehow executed so well on their concept that even though it's such a strange world, you feel like everything just makes sense and you want to be in it. Tets, I think I found a way to locate the other bicones, but I need your help. We'll have to meet in the dream world. Huh? How will we do that? Will you sleep with me here tonight? I'll track down your scent in the dream. Oh, sure, that's fine. Okay, Tets, take off your pants. Tets, are you asleep yet? No, I'm not too sleepy. Used to sleeping alone? Well, there wasn't much privacy when I was deployed, but it feels sort of different in the bed. I hear bed sharing is coming back into fashion overseas. For married couples, I mean. Isn't it interesting how quickly human customs change? Yeah, did you know, by the way, that like sharing a bed with your married partner was not a thing for many years? I'm trying to find the link that had it. Okay, I can't find it. Maybe it's on Wikipedia somewhere. But like, bed sharing was not like it's more of a recent thing that you share beds, or like it was a thing that you did to save money. But like the rich people would have separate beds because they were rich, whereas the poor people had to do it because they were poor. And then all of a sudden, it became the thing to do to like because you could spend time with someone. And it's crazy because it's like, why wouldn't you want to sleep with your partner in the same bed? Like, what do you mean you have sex and then you go to your own beds after? Like, that's crazy. Or you have, but then it makes sense because sometimes I see within media where they say like, oh, this is your marriage bed where you have sex only in this bed. I'm like, what's the point? I guess the bed could have foam to add like, you know, extra cushion for the push-in. Shared beds were once considered unhealthy under the outdated miasma theory of disease, which mistrusted foul odors like morning breath. Wait, is that actually why? So if you had morning breath, then you were a miasma carrier who could cause like the next plague? Oh. Still, twin beds aren't just for prudes. They grant the marriage partners greater autonomy when it comes to sex. That is, the physical gap encouraging a conscious negotiation between partners. The trend of the century knew women favored them for this reason. What kind of bed would you like if you were married, Tets? While I'm laying beside them and they're telling me about this, it's like, do you want to have sex or no? Tets? I guess he's asleep. I'll go to sleep too then. 3, 2, 1, we're in the dream world. This is interesting. How are they gonna find me in the dream world? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Arcus! Who? Hello, who, chat? Hey, hello. Oh, Tets, I found you. Arcus. In my dream house. How interesting. Who's she? I don't know. It's not important. But I want to know. Is she wearing a Murasaki Boshi like an Onigata? Or what a Simisada? What a? Murasaki Boshi by Onigata. Onigata are male actors who play female roles in kabuki theater. Oh, and then it's like the style of dress plus the makeup. That's cool. Merry Christmas, bro. And things, yeah? Have fun. You too as well. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays. Hope that you're having a good time. And thanks for showing up. It's always funny whenever you come in and say her, because like, if you, like, this is not to say that I wouldn't recognize your name, but like, I don't remember names. So if you don't say it, I wouldn't know that it's you. But welcome. And yeah, really to everybody too. Happy holidays. It's a good holiday time. Though I'm gonna go very soon. So, Arcus. Okay, we'll get on with it. Follow me, Arcus. What is this? What are you doing, Arcus? Huh? What is Arcus doing? Oh, okay, they're thinking of something. Oh, it's like a montage of us thinking about things. It's like we're trying to think of what to do and how to go about the space and what to do stuff. You go troll Twitch streamers. Wish me luck. You gotta have fun tonight. Let's see who bans me. Okay, don't do anything bad. don't do anything bad, and don't say crazy things. It's not worth it. It's not funny to say bad things. Just troll them by being like, you know, like troll them by being mischievous, but don't say anything bad. Let's not use any game awards, everyone. The Game Awards were yesterday, so let's say the Game Awards for yesterday. Thanks for doing that, Tets. Okay, good luck this. Yeah, and stuff. Yeah, you'll just say creepy messages. That's all. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you're in the Discord, but you probably would like that book, actually. There's another chatter, Haruspex Beetle, did link a really cool book. Because I think last time when I did the SCP segment to read like an SCP thing. I think you were there and you enjoyed it. But I posted in the Dark Academia era. You that might give you some like some feel for your creepy messages. The Bicone locations are now listed on your map. Goodbye for now. Yep. See you, Arcus. Dog, wait. Dog, what? Dog, wait, what? Dog, bro. Dog, yo. Dog, what? Yo, home slice. Home diggity. I love calling people dog. Still living, are you? Discord. Yeah, we have a Discord now. Yeah, if you're not in the onboarding flow, good luck. The creepy message that you were going to say is a reference to SCP. Perfect, perfect. Which means we have another contender who can join us for the book club. Bro just casually knows everything. I just have the feeling. Which means you're now obligated to join the book club, which I will talk about afterwards. Or maybe I'll talk about tomorrow just to let people know too. But I want to do a book club based on that because it seems interesting and it's free, and so it's easy for everybody to like do it, right? Book clubs are kind of hard in that you have to like get the same book. But if a book is free, it's much easier to get everyone onto the same thing so that we can all sort of like try it out and see how it goes, right? So break, up, down, wait, forward, break, up, left, break, up, left, and whoo! Okay, this is where I stop. This is where I stop the game. We'll continue next time. The beauty of the land. But before I go, what does this place say? I've seen the wonders of the world. Perhaps I will settle on a farm, says the developer, as they decide not to work anymore, and they say, I now raise ducks from Microsoft. Look, this is a message that you'll send them. Hello, streamer name. You look afraid. Don't be afraid. This is a dream. The last dream you may ever have. For nightmares are coming. I wouldn't want to wake up, but unfortunately, you must. You love the reaction so much, lol. Hey, that's a good message. That reminds me of the time when I thought that a good raid message would be something like, it's okay, we forgive you. Okay, I wanted the raid message at some point to be like, it's okay, we forgive you. So, because it's very vague and it freaks people out. But then I was like, I don't want to I don't want to freak people out because what if they actually are hiding something and then they think that I know and then they murdered me. Someone literally showed you their real firearm on stream and then banned you because of that. You know what? That's a good litmus test to know who to stay away from. Maybe you could use mine. It's okay, we forgive you, and just see what happens too. That's it for this game. Just as you go to do your messages, I'm gonna go get ready for tomorrow and just rest. You know, the Game Awards threw my timing off. This game is good. I really like this game. There's nothing else like it out there, I don't think. It has so many good parts of everything, but key at its core, it's one of the best adventure games I've played in a while. And honestly, the game mechanics, it's such a good choice to like simplify it down to just the bump slash and the gun and to play with your perspective to change how you play the game. It's such a beautiful game, and I love how well it's designed, and every single level always has something waiting for you, and as you slowly decipher things, it gets better and better and better, and it's the perfect game for it because it starts out simple, but it's up to you if you want to go dive deeper. And if you do, you're rewarded so well for it, and I think it works. But even the baseline of it is still wacky and fun enough that it still works even as it is. So I love this game a lot.